All right. Good evening, ladies, lords, lasses, and all those in between. It is I, your humble game master, the Deathly Shad, here today to say hey to my YouTube and stream audience and bring you guys another lovely game of the Rains of Vitrium, part number 59. Ugh. Hit nearing that 60 mark and even nearing that 100 mark. Oh.
Yeah.
See, I was going to say that in 10 more, we have to wrap it up.
You're
We gotta come to a hard stop there.
You're a
No.
you're a funny guy. You're both fun.
Never
You're all
want this to
funny.
end.
You're all funny guys. You're all funny guys.
Every
Anyway.
single episode after it can be episode 69 then.
Anyway, remember.
69 to Electric Boogaloo.
Okay, that'll be just the meme that we go with. But yeah. Thank you for watching. Thank you for viewing. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, so on and so forth. And always remember that you can catch us live at twitch.tv/DeathlyShad, not the Deathly Shad, as I've been saying, because I am a dumb ass. Yes.
Demonetized person.
No. I mean, what monetization? I don't get any on. I don't get any on YouTube. It's fine.
Fair enough.
Not yet, at least, but you can help with that, people. Whoa. Anyway. Let's get right back into the action by saying hi with all my co-hosts. So, Agathar, say hi to the people.
Hello.
Morrigan, say hi to the people.
Oh.
Renthlu, or Renswa, say hi to the people.
Hello.
Valen, say hi to the people.
Hello, everyone. I just finished eating an entire cheesecake. Don't question it.
Nice. Soren, say hi to the people.
I mean, why would anybody want to question you eating a cheesecake? Cheesecake is king. Hello,
That
everyone.
it is.
It's one of the large ones.
Alright then. And with all that having been said and done, let's actually get right back in.
You've got one, I
Let's
think.
let's get into the session. So,
Okay.
when last we left our adventurers, Agathar the Kobold Necromancer, Morgan the Halfling Divination Wizard, Renswa the Rabbit Folk Monk, Soren the Rabbit Folk Samurai, and Vaylin the Rabbit Folk Cleric. The party has managed to escape the hunting forces for the past 20 hours inside of a stealthily hidden cart. After assassinating the ch-ldr-n diplomat in 2 hours, as per the Archmage Transmutation's orders, and
it was 4 hours. We got it done in 2.
well, technically speaking, it was 24 hours to do it all, but I mean,
Yeah, we got
got-
the
you got
for
it
the
done.
for the add-ons. There were add-ons involved.
We had 4 hours for the Kickstarter exclusives.
yes, yes, but you managed to do it, and well, it was a successful mission. Congratulations, you won.
We did not over.
We're war criminals.
And now,
Hooray.
cut forward 20 hours, and you have so far had to try and escape a enclosing ring of guards that were slowly searching for you. And you even fought one of the ch-ldr-n response team, a team of elite units known as Praetorians.
Boba Fett,
No,
Jango Fett.
no.
I
No,
think
It was Jango Fett, but that
It
was the
was-
token I used. It's gone now.
It was
It's gone
So-
forever now.
it was J-
It was Bungo
It
Fett.
was Jango Fett.
It was Bungo
Fango
Fett.
Jet. Fango Jet.
There you go, there you
Bungo
go.
Fett.
Anyway,
Just because you're not monetized doesn't mean Disney won't still sue you.
you know what? Fair enough there. But still, with the help of the Shimmering Veil and so on and so forth, they managed to evade capture for a little while longer, and now they are back on the run once more. Will they be able to survive the next 4 hours of hard combat, or will they fall, as so many have before? Who knows? I don't. Let's find out today as we get back to the Rains of Vitrium. Woo!
Dun, 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 dun. Oh wait, it's not Doctor Who.
Halo music starts playing. So, one Praetorian down out of a potential of 4. And you guys are back on the road once more, riding forward. You managed
On the
to
road again.
break free of the encirclement easily enough. But as you guys continue to crack the reins on your cart and speed it along, I'm gonna need perception checks from everyone.
Sure.
I mean, I guess. Shit, my
Yeah.
sheet's not open.
There's a luck
Okay.
token for you,
It's
Valen.
starting off hot.
And Soren's
It's
starting off
hot.
not.
Oh, no advantage for Belle though. That's unfortunate.
Hey, I got a
Oh.
token.
Believe me.
She still got a 19 though. Anna also has proficiency in perception. Does she? Apparently.
This wasn't at advantage, right, Shad?
No, it wasn't.
Okay. Would a
Yeah, no.
15 get anything that a 14 wouldn't?
A 15? No.
Okay.
Why do you ask?
Because I have a
He was
token that I could
asking
use to
if he
bump that
was-
to 15.
Okay. It's just a matter of how fast you guys hear it. So, Agathar, Renswa, you were the first two to hear it. As you guys, as your ears kind of like perk up a bit, as you hear a large whooshing sound, and the sound of jet turbines as that little skiff is now floating up in the air and making its way towards your position.
We got a gunship.
Mm-hmm.
Are you
Hey,
right next to me there, Agathar?
I think he's poking his head out of the window.
I would say that you were the first two to notice it, but as it gets closer and closer towards where you guys are, Soren, then Morrigan, both of you would notice it, and then lastly is Valen, who's just like, wait, what?
Oh, that's not the route. That's not the AC, is it?
Hey, so she looks over at Maury. Says, we still have that favor from Dralam, right?
I just kind of leers at you like the thing I keep mentioning and you keep poo-pooing.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna poo-poo it right now. I'm gonna.
Looks up. That I feel is going to count as help. Did you pick anything off of those pockets besides the golden things?
Well, we got the gravity. Hold on, I have my. He opens up.
She's like snapping her fingers faster. It's getting closer.
Wall
It
of
is
Force.
getting
Couple
closer.
of fireballs, couple of ice storms.
You see her eyes go wide as she just snatches the one you call Wall of Force. Is like, give.
Okay, all right. I also have a reverse gravity, so that might also help. If it's going
Weird.
up, it might take it down. I don't know.
It might just throw it further into the air. It doesn't look like it's currently abiding by the by the rules of gravity.
It
Yeah.
certainly is not.
I've
like
Maury
it.
has gone to like the front of the cart and is kind of sitting where the driver's seat would normally be. As she's taken the reins in one hand and kind of wrapped her arms around the leather as she's taken full control instead of just sitting back and letting the autopilot do the job.
Like, as she does this, Soren's head kind of perks up and goes, wait. And then he goes to the front to Morrigan and he says, can you be sure it's not going to have an anti-magic thing like that Praetorian did?
Won't matter.
Well, if you insist, it's worth it. I guess it's worth a try.
So I'm watching this thing as I'm trying to take us further out.
Remember, you can't leave the city limits.
Never said I was leaving the city limits. We're in the slums at the moment. We're out where there's
Yes.
there are a lot of like say overhangs because so many of these buildings of ramshackle have been essentially built into each other, right?
Yes.
With
Wrong button.
guesstimating distances, how how far is it from us now?
I would say whenever you first spotted it, it was around like about a mile or so away,
Okay,
and then
it's
it closed
pinging
that,
fast.
and then it closed that mile of distance almost instantly.
Okay.
How fast is it moving then, would you say? Could I estimate with an intelligence check?
You could estimate it's moving fairly quickly, but basically, it zipped over to where the explosion was, and then it performed a large-scale, like, scan sequence with, like, these weird laser light shows, and those lasers then narrowed in on a particular line, and then it began to give chase after you guys.
Oh shit. Um.
And now it is going faster than you. It is gaining, but it's
Yeah.
not like zipping at Mach speed. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
Nice. Can I use a Tinker Tools check to tell what's propelling it? Does it have engines? Is it just floating like a saucer?
Okay, have you ever, you know those, like, floating you know, like, the jets that can, like, float on jet
Right.
turbines before they...
So it has physical engines. It's using force to keep itself aloft.
Yes, it is.
All right.
I'm gonna use one of the sending scrolls.
Alright, who are you sending it to?
I'm sending it to Dralam.
Alright.
This message is very simple. It's just very clearly, like, nervous. Hi. How do you feel about shooting down a Caligan gunship? We might need you in Mirzai. We'll see. But stand by, please.
Shooting down a Caligran gunship is a declaration of war on my part. Which, I'm sorry, but I won't be doing. If you need evac,
Oh, everyone's offering to get us out.
That's so funny.
I just need to know one thing, Shad.
what's up?
Are there any heavy structures near me?
I mean, like, there's there's like stone buildings that are like made out of like adobe and like clay brick, but none that are like super big, more than like 2 stories tall.
Nothing solid. No statues, no
statues.
metal constructions.
Why would they have
Oh.
those?
I don't have fabricate prepared. Damn it.
And I will say, by this point in time, since they have had enough gaining on you guys, you watch as these 2 little, like, stick-like appendages at the very front of it begin to move, and they begin to track your movements, and after a couple seconds or so of tracking, you see multiple flashes as you hear a sound, and what is
that
the...
didn't register.
Let me try again. About like that.
I'm assuming you kind of made a buzzing sound.
Yes,
'cause
yes.
we've kind of got some of that,
got
but
that
most
one.
of it peaked.
Okay, great. Yeah, I know. Basically, imagine the buzzing of a bee, just a, you know,
Fuck.
as they open fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could I throw up the wall of force in their path when I start hearing them go?
You know what? You had it in your hands. You were probably prepared for something like this. I will say yes, you can.
I was waiting for an opportunity of like something, so I attempt it.
All right. You throw up a wall of force as you see the muzzle flashes and you hear the buzzing, and you see just all over the wall of force, just this scattering of bullets that just kind of like smoosh and compress into the wall of force before dropping down onto the ground. Like you have like kind of like a Neo moment from the Matrix where you just like catch all the bullets with your wall of force before they just drop to the ground afterwards.
The more important question is, do they collide with the wall of force, or do they simply pass through it because magic shenanigans?
They don't collide with the wall of force. They also don't pass through it. You watch as their jet turbines, as you see like smaller jet turbines along their sides, immediately burst air, and they make a sharp, like, they go from flying straight ahead to shooting 90 degrees to the left, like flying almost perpendicular to their current direction, and then boosting upwards before zipping forward again.
Okay, so here's some fun stuff I got for you, Shad. While they're trying to adjust,
it is a quick adjustment.
They're moving very fast. I imagine they at least have to like take the opportunity to like hit the brakes and then shift around it. I at least have a moment, yeah?
I mean, what's the range of what you're trying to do?
I'm going to use one of the Roost's abilities.
Which is?
Let's see, where is it? Not that. In here somewhere. I'll stop. I'm going to use one of the I'll stop things to essentially hit. The Roost has several immovable rods in it. I'm going to use one of them to essentially like catch us on a pivot and get us drifting us to an adjacent alley.
That's fucking cool.
Okay then. Give the Roost a dex check if you would.
Oh boy.
Alright, a 9. You basically do a pivot heel turn, and you succeed it. You just kind of like slam into one of the walls of a nearby building. You kind of like hooked it a bit too early because it's like the first time you ever did this kind of a maneuver, but you still managed to kind of like hook it, drift, slam into a wall, and then just keep going. The Roost takes 10 damage.
She's is that over resistance? Oh yeah, the resistance is. It is 13.
It is over resistance. You basically had the whole weight of your cart slam into a building all at once. It just it just takes 10 damage.
So we're going that the legs of the cart is just like gung. She slams her foot down on one of these like hidden buttons and just slam, and you just keep like crawling through this alley. It's like gung.
Somewhere in the car you hear, oh, Jesus.
Fuck!
While this is going on, Anna is going to go through the top of the hatch, and she's going to go into bulwark mode to try to provide at least some cover to the cart.
Okay, then. I'll say Anna can kind of like sit on the cart and provide cover bonus. Yeah, sure.
Okay. How far away is the gunship?
Well, I would say that it's roughly 200-ish feet away. With your maneuvering, it has to kind of, like, do another search for you guys again. Because of how quickly you turned down alleyway and made your way through it. Let me have it make that check. To see if it relocates you guys. It manages to.
I just like imagine we do this, and it's just like the cart slams into a narrow alley and starts crawling through it, and it's just like deja vu.
Yeah, exactly. And as you guys pop out the other alleyway, you guys watch as the gunship, you now have about 400 feet on it. You see that it has floated over to where you turned rapidly, and you see those laser lights just and then hit the ground, just trace it, and they follow to where you guys are, at which point the ship picks up speed again and begins to give chase once more.
Soren's gonna get on top of the cart behind Anna, behind the bulwark Anna.
Alright then.
And ready and get into a stance.
All right.
Nice.
Oh boy. Okay. I see what you're doing. Are you burning a channel on that?
I was thinking about that, but it says a flying creature, and I don't think this counts as a creature, does it?
It does not.
Yeah, so no.
All right. So as it kind of like shifts and turns and just like jet boosts and just like and zips back over to where you guys are, you manage to get a round without having to worry about it machine gunning at you. So what do you guys want to do in preparation?
Question.
What was your question?
What is the size class of this thing?
I would say it is large. It's a small personnel skiff. It's supposed to be fast and maneuverable.
Okay.
All right.
I am going to grab 2 of the fireball scrolls, and I'm going to hand him to Ren Swan. And she's just like, you can use scrolls, right?
Yes, you can.
Edith grins. Why, yes. Yes, I can.
But let's use them.
I don't think there's anybody in this party that can't use scrolls now.
That's true. Honestly.
So yes. 2 people with scrolls. I assume you're prepping held actions.
Yeah, Bella's gonna prep an action.
Belle is gonna. Oh, I see. It's not so much prepping an action as it is just kind of like standing there normally.
She's getting ready. Yeah, she's getting in position.
Valen, are you doing anything special?
How far away are they again?
They're about 400 feet in gaining. They will be 200 feet at the end of this round and within their gun range.
And within fireball range.
Fireball's 150 feet.
I thought it was 300.
Nope.
Is it not?
It's not. I have something when they get within range, however.
Alright, what's the range you're looking for?
It's a 300-foot range.
Ooh, okay, what spell?
Insect plague. I'm going to try... But the question I have...
Windshield wiper comes up.
The question I have is that... Will it be able to spread inside?
I would say no, since it says a point that you can see, and you can't see inside the ship.
Yeah, we cannot see through that cockpit.
It also says it spreads around corners.
Yeah, what corners? It's full cover.
It's a door.
Yeah, is the door
would have to be
open? It's
Yeah.
hermetically sealed.
Yeah, that shit's airtight.
They have to
Yeah.
keep the heat out.
Then I got nothing.
I'm sorry.
We
I
gotta
mean,
start
like,
getting heat metal as a spell. We're gonna have to try and get.
insect
I'm coming on.
plague. Insect plague is an interesting idea, though. So
I would
yes,
say.
the ship. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Renswa.
I would say, does anybody have knock?
No.
Force the door to open.
That would be really funny.
It would work.
A panic Caligrim guy running, like waving his hand, like, no, come back.
He's just desperately pressing the button. No, wait.
Okay.
Bullshit just depressurizes immediately.
Storm again.
And lastly, Morgan, what are you doing aside from driving cart?
Oh, on the ground.
Is there a windshield on this thing?
There is kind of like, I would say you'd need a Tinker's Tools check to like be able to ascertain what is the windshield and what's just the cockpit, because it's this sleek black ship. 20. I would say you can probably see with a bit of like a glint where the glass kind of is, or where the glass quotation marks would be. It's heavily tinted though.
Tinted just means you got to be closer.
Okay.
Speaking of which, She shrugs her shoulder as something invisibly soars off of her and flaps in its direction.
Oh, smudge. Gotcha.
Uh-huh.
Alright. Well, it will get to use its machine guns first, as, you hear that strange buzzing noise and see the muzzle flashes as 2 shots are taken at your cart.
The Anna has the 15-foot space behind her. I don't know if that encompasses the entire cart.
It will not encompass the entire cart. What it will do is
Okay.
it will give damage resistance to the cart.
Okay.
So basically the cart will take half damage from these bullets, and
Okay.
she will take the other half.
The cart
they still
already
have to
takes
hit-
half damage.
Oh, the cart...
did-
I mean, like, the cart already takes half damage?
The caravan is
believe
resistant
so.
to attacks made with non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
These are magical.
Are they okay, I wasn't sure if there was like
Caliburn is
Because of
using
course they
magic.
are.
cold.
They are quotation marks magical. These are high impact, high efficiency rounds. They are not crossbow bolts being shot into your cart. These are the equivalent of like +3 bullets. To give you kind of like an assessment. So yes.
Okay.
Magic, but
These
not magic, because fuck you.
Anyway, with a these are both going to hit the cart, I believe. So we're just gonna see how much damage the cart will or will not take. It still has to beat the damage threshold of 13.
Yep. So
Okay.
it has to do 26 damage or more.
Holy shit.
You just max out.
Or
Two
crit fails.
2 maxes and 1 almost max on the
Yeah.
on the damage dice. So that is 41 damage.
94.
It's 41 damage, cut in half to 20, which is 20 damage to the cart, and 20 damage to Anna.
Okay.
And all?
I'm still rolling damage for the second attack, which is gonna be 37 damage, cut in half to 18, which is 18 damage to Anna and 18 damage to the cart.
Okay.
As these bullets just rip and tear into the both of them. Anna does block a good majority of the bullets that would have just like scattered across
Yeah.
the back and hit other people, but
Yeah, because
You
she
know.
right now is AC 30, like AC 30,
yeah,
when she's like this. You said 18.
nice. Yes, 18. So it's 20 and 18 respectively.
Gotcha.
As these bullets just start just rip into places. And with that having been said and done, that is its turn, as it is now, and it holds at 200 feet away. So it's basically following behind you guys at 200 feet. So as you, Renswa, and you, Agatha, kind of like sit there holding your scrolls, like prepping to throw fireballs, the both of you are intelligent enough to realize it's not getting any closer. It's not getting in fireball range. It's in the range of its guns. That's all it needs.
Still in the range of Soren.
It is still in the range of Soren. Soren, you may make an attack against. You may make an attack against it at
And this is disadvantage, right?
Yep, at disadvantage.
Alright, he's of course going to be swinging with Hidari. So,
It is, of course, one attack. A 26
26.
will hit. Roll damage.
baller.
All right. That is 13 cut in half to 6.
Cut this in half,
Hidari
bitch.
ignores resistances.
Oh, Hidari
Doesn't
does
she?
ignore resistances. What
And
damage
it's
type?
going, lightning.
Lightning? Ooh, okay. So, you deal 37 damage.
But one time I don't prep lightning bolt.
So, so yeah, Soren takes a step out from behind Anna for a second and swings with his left-handed blade. And as he does this, an almost like Roman candle of thunder just leaves the blade and starts circling towards the gunship and strikes it.
Yes. At which point
And
the
he-
ship kind of like you see the ship take the sword slash, and like a small scar is made along the hull, and then you watch as that electricity diffuses throughout it, and you see it shudder a bit.
And he's gonna step back behind Anna.
You just made yourself priority target number 1.
Cool.
My question:
What's up?
does Smudge land on the craft?
I will say that Smudge needs another round of not being noticed to land on the craft specifically, because of simple fly
we're
speed.
all moving,
Yes, yes, but
and Smudge just basically flew up.
yes. So I'm, just one more round. So stealth check.
Yeah, because it's kind of
Like
It's weird funnier
like
physics
Smudge.
fuckies.
Smudge basically has to go up, like has to fly forward and up in order to actually potentially land on the thing. So, stealth check. I will say, because Smudge is a bird, like you should be fine. They should be fine.
they have an advantage, don't they?
No advantage.
Oh.
It's the DC that is affected by their size category, I will say. So yes,
You said Smudge was a bird right now.
whatever form they are in, that gives them a fly speed. Like, it has to be a bird. If
Yeah,
they are
you
an
know.
imp,
They can become other things.
they need to be a bird or an imp to have a fly speed. One or the
Yes.
other. Pick your poison.
Imp.
Okay, then they are an imp. So go ahead and roll their stealth check.
Okay, give me a moment to bring up imp stat.
I believe they have a +2 to dexterity.
+5 to stealth, though.
That is true. Go ahead.
Only fucking lightning spell. This is a really close one. God damn it.
The 14.
Yeah, you're
Uh,
telling me, Agathar.
I'm
got nothing.
I'm gonna use a roll boost to make that a 15.
Okay. Does anyone else want to spend a roll boost?
I'll spend my token to bump it to 16.
Does anyone else want to spend a roll boost?
Man, how high is this thing's passive perception?
I'm just asking to make sure if you guys want to keep it as it is, if you think a 16 is good enough.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know.
It's like I don't know if it's good enough, but I also like I have 2, and I also don't think an 18 is good enough.
Yeah.
Like the DC's either like 15,
Manageable or
16,
impossible.
or 20, yeah. So I
don't
think
think
the
it's
16 is probably good to leave as,
That's probably good.
All right.
because it's either going to work or fail.
All right. Well, we will find out on the gunship's next turn. Agathar, Renswa, the two of you know that it's not going to get into fireball range willingly.
Mhm.
What are the two of you going to do instead?
He sees his eyes kind of sparkle a little bit. As he, how high up in the air is the gunship?
200 feet.
It's 200 feet up.
200 feet up, 200 feet out.
Okay. This is such a bad idea. Okay. He's gonna. Depending on how close it is, because this is a bit of a gamble. I'm gonna cast sending.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna contact Gustav.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
And he's going to say, "Hiya, bud. You see that Caligan gunship? You want to help me shoot it down?" It's gonna be super cool, and I have a cool way of doing it.
Oh god. You said cool twice.
And it's from her bestest blood.
So that's it like saying cool 3 times, which triples the cool.
Roll persuasion at advantage.
Alright, come on. Persuasion, here we go.
Swear to God.
Come on!
Oh,
Maybe 20.
no!
Okay.
Is it 20?
It was like Peter got a 4 and a 18.
So, you get a response of, "Boy, howdy would I! What's the plan, big buddy? I'm a little tired and tuckered out right now, but I can do some stuff. Probably. Maybe."
Who knows?
I did. Okay. That's my action. So
Alright.
I hand the fireball scroll to Renswell since we're close, and he just looks at her. It's just like, I have a bad idea, but it's gonna be cool.
Alright.
Trust me, it's gonna be good.
Okay. So, then it goes to Calico's turn. Soren is holding action again to attack. Renswa... Oh, Renswa, are you doing anything?
I was looking to see if I have anything that's worth doing is the thing, and I don't know that I do.
Okay. While you're searching, Valen, are you doing anything special?
I can't do anything.
Okay.
I have nothing that can reach it.
Here, help me. What is
Alright.
I don't think the range. No, that's 120. Yeah, I don't have shit that hits at 200 feet.
No one does.
No.
Yeah. It's almost as if these guys.
Yeah.
It's almost as if these guys
Every
are
time
specialized in fighting mages and know the ranges of the best spells.
Yeah, very true. Unless we should have been sorcerers. Damn it.
Oh god, sorcerers, the bane of Calico's existence. Put him in a
No.
silence bubble. Subtle spell.
I could fuck
No,
with the weave
even
too.
better. Even better. Coffee locks.
Coffee lock.
Those goddamn sugar daddies.
I love
Alright,
the muscle
then.
wizard or the cancer mage.
Alright
Here's
then.
an 800-foot Eldritch Blast. Have
Okay,
fun.
wait. I have an idea.
Ooh, what's your
I'll
idea?
Use the smolder. No.
You could try it. Like there are no dumb ideas when you throw out a smolder.
You know what? 'Cause I have fuck all else to do with. I can always try and crit fish with that 20 smolder and see if this
Please,
fucker
yes,
leaves
crit
us
fish.
alone. Just fucking imagine.
So we
Hey,
got,
I've
so we
done it
got
before. I've done it a couple of sessions ago. Crit fish is never a bad idea.
Oh boy.
so we got 2 medium-sized Orctali up on the top. One is slinging lightning at him, and the other is slinging sultry looks.
Fuck it, here we go. Nat 20 right now.
Come on.
No.
Damn, it was worth a try.
It was.
Absolutely worth a try.
And there's nothing.
It's between the options of do nothing and attempt smolder. May as fucking well.
I will say though, because you rolled a 4 and because the smolder is either you get really good or really bad on your roll, you sense the pilot looks at you piteously and just won't target you. Like if they were given the chance to shoot either you or someone else that wasn't Soren, they would probably not shoot you.
They just look at me and they're like, okay, that one's not a threat.
Yeah, pretty much. They're smoldering at me. I don't know whether I should be
Oh, man.
offended they're trying to flirt with me now in a combat situation, or whether I should look upon them piteously, like I
Oh,
did with
man,
all those
that's-
bards that tried to flirt their way out of execution.
Man, that's really adorable. I don't want to shoot him now.
Anyway, gunship turn. It is going to make 2 attacks on Soren.
He has total cover.
Oh,
Soren ducked behind
Anna
Anna.
blocks line of sight.
well then I guess I guess they have to shoot through Anna to get to him.
AC 30.
Yeah, they hit with both attacks.
Oh, cool.
Oh, no, wait. AC of 30?
Yep.
Damn, they just missed with one of them.
Oh, cool.
It's okay, they hit the cart instead.
God damn it.
So, the first one that hit Anna is a natural 20.
Cool.
Oh, yes.
Hey, hey, Valen.
Yeah.
You're looking for something to do?
Exactly. There's
Yeah.
something to do.
Remember, healing spells don't work on undead.
That's not healing though. It's cancel crit.
Oh. Is he in sight range of her?
Yeah.
Okay.
He has to be. He's the healer. He's like, all right,
Believe
he's gonna
so.
go down first.
Alright. So you are negating the critical on Anna. Okay, that's good. You took her from eating 79 damage to eating only 30 damage.
That 79 would have brought her down. 30 what?
30 instead. And from the second shot that hit the cart that she is still defending, that is... I'm just going to use the second damage roll from the crit. That is 49 cut in half to 24, I believe. Yes. 24 cart damage, 24 Anna damage.
Anna's out.
Okay. And that is as this gunship just blitzes down Anna and knocks her, and the cart takes more damage. How's the cart looking?
Perfectly fine.
Oh. Okay.
So,
Keep in mind that damage is the damage you take after resistance.
I am aware of how it works.
Okay. I forgot how much health it has.
It has like 250 HP.
Oh, okay.
So, does Smudge land on it?
They didn't notice Smudge until it landed on it, yeah.
Mori is up front. She can only really hear what's going on. As she kind of feels the sensation of like Smudge landing and pressing their face up against the windshield. Can I see the boy?
I have a question. Are you going to use your action to see through your familiar senses? Or are you trying to cast a touch spell through Smudge?
No, I have to see what I'm casting at. So I guess yeah, I am.
Okay.
Just waste another turn.
I will say as a very minor aside, it's not as if they can do anything about Smudge on their windshield.
The Smudge is only there so I can see a space I can cast a spell into.
Okay. But, okay, so you peer through Smudge's eyes as Smudge kind of, like, puts their hands on top of their brow and smooshes their face up against the windshield. They can just barely make out the pilot.
They do have Devil Sight.
This isn't magical darkness, this is obscurement.
It doesn't matter. It treats regular darkness as bright as like daylight.
Yes, this is heavy obscurement, like a fog cloud effect.
So he's hotboxing his cockpit.
It's just the effect of the tint of the windshield.
Yes.
Okay.
It is heavy obscurement. Like he can still see the pilot. And that is a space inside the ship that you can see. But it's not like you can see way back into the ship. It's just like you can still see into it. It's just one of those things of like, it's really dark.
Well, that's one more turn. I have to wait to do a thing. See here. That's it. That's all I've got.
All right. Rensois, Valen, and oh yeah, Soren. You had a held action to do a thing. Did you want to do the thing?
Yeah, he's going to take another attack at the at the gunship with Hidari.
Sure, go ahead.
He is still in Kaminari stance, and he will swing and miss.
16 is 16's gonna miss.
How much did he miss by? Did he miss by 1 or no?
By more.
And then then.
That was a nat 2. Holy crap!
It happens, man. It happens.
And seeing that Anna's down, he's gonna try and find if there's any more cover on top of that cart.
There is no cover on top of the cart. The only cover on this cart is inside the cart.
Well, shit. Can I still use a bonus action to switch stances?
Yes, you may.
Then he's going to go with an old favorite and get that +1 to AC.
All right.
Thing handily hit a 30. I don't think it's gonna matter.
Nat ones are always a thing.
At that
Well,
point,
the plus one is not
+1
gonna
AC
matter.
ain't gonna matter.
Well, crit fail in attacks are always fails.
All right. So that is you. Rensois, doing anything special? Are you doing another smolder attempt?
Molten head.
What was that?
Yeah, smolder. Bam.
Bam! They are-
Hitty.
They are for sure not going to shoot you now. You are too pitiable and somewhat adorable. Entrancingly adorable. It's frustratingly adorable. Stop looking like that.
Just a little rabbit. Touch his fingertips.
With nose wiggles.
Ear
Little
twitches.
rabbit.
Just a little
Cute! Stop
rabbit.
being cute!
Stop it!
Are you hitting on me?
Let's see, that's Agathar. Agathar,
Yeah.
do you have anything?
I'm waiting for Gustav to show up.
Waiting for Gustav to show up. Okay. Roll a perception. Bubby.
Okie dokie.
Okay, dokie.
Perception. Yep.
A 6.
Yeah.
You don't see where she's coming from, if she's coming at all. She certainly can't
she's
teleport
coming,
to where you are.
Yeah, I know, but she can fly.
Yeah, she can.
Would a
So-
passive perception of 17 catch if she's coming or when she's or where she's coming from?
You know what? Sure, I'll let you use a passive for this. You can see a faint dot in the distance that seems to be approaching at high speed. That looks to be about. Let me roll a d4 for this.
Please.
4 turns away.
Fuck! That's so long.
I'm sorry. She's trying. She's trying.
Yeah, it's too far away for me.
Okay, can I?
My insect plague plan didn't want to work.
Okay. Can I use my actions while I'm waiting for someone for?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm gonna reanimate Anna.
Ooh, okay. Alright.
Third.
I believe if you reanimate someone during the same rest, that they come back at half HP, question mark? Is that how we set it up for your big summons?
Don't know.
Okay, this is the first time you've ever gotten multiple
we've only
reanimations.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, fuck it, full health.
Okay. Well.
That is subject to change
Besides,
later.
she's got the self-healing. Yeah, she's got the self-healing Titan on her too. So.
Alright.
'Cause she's made out of both of them are made out of that chitin,
Okay then.
or they have it implemented in there.
So yeah, you snap reanimate the annoying thing that's been blocking most of their bullets, and now it's like, damn it, you're a target too, you fucker.
And it's just like, that thing is bullshit.
Yeah, pretty much.
No honor.
That's some bullshit. All right then.
Brother, I require a cannon.
I'll take the ones that gunship has.
Yeah, I want that one.
I want that one. Father Gib.
But just kind of look at more. It's just like, can you? We just probably just slam the brakes so we could get in fireball range.
If you did slam the brakes, you would get in fireball range. Although, wait, no, it's 200 feet up, 200 feet out. It takes the longest of the two distances. So yeah,
Damn.
it would just be 200 feet up, I'm sorry.
Even if we slam the brakes and then
If you slam the brakes, you would be underneath it, but it would still be 200 feet in the
it
air.
would still be 200 in the air. Okay.
Can Soren throw Agathar up?
I mean, if you wanted
Not
Agathar
200.
to... If you wanted Agathar to, like, fall and, like, you could throw Agathar to get him within a spell range, but then he would just be off the cart.
Yeah, I'm just
Agathar-
waiting. I'm gonna wait for Gustav.
And Agathar can glide, though.
I
He
know. I'll be
can.
fine.
We aren't gonna last until Gustav shows up. That thing has been whittling us down, and now that there's no one shielding the cart for
Well,
half
Anna
damage,
is
we're gonna-
shielding again.
Well, Anna's
Also,
back up. So she's-
Correction. He can glide
Alright.
until he gets shot out of the fucking sky.
Yeah.
He
He's front
glides
row,
until
he
he gets
can
Yamcha'd.
Yeah. But don't worry, I'll be fine. I have my my tattoo recharged. So it's
All right
okay.
then. So, as this gunship just kind of like locks onto you guys again, it'll roll 2 more rounds into Anna,
Yep.
and if it misses, it hits the cart instead. Yes, it will miss both attacks. So Anna still takes half damage from defending the cart, but the cart doesn't
Okay.
take any damage. But the cart takes half damage. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh. Oh my. That's a boon for you guys. A double boon. Okay.
I was about to say, stop rolling well.
So it is 29 damage, cut in half to 14. Oh, that just barely passes the damage threshold. Never mind.
Barely, but it's still not a whole lot of damage.
Yeah. So it's 14 damage to Anna and the cart. And then the next shot is 25, cut in half to 12, which doesn't pass the damage threshold. So
Nice.
no damage.
But Anna still takes 12.
Anna still takes 12. As bullets continue to just like riddle the cart, just and Smudge watches as the pilot like flicks something in the cockpit, and their face starts getting smooshed by windshield wipers.
What?
Just
There's nothing hitting. Why would they use the windshield wipers?
it's all they have, man.
Against what?
That's much.
Oh,
I can't
There.
see Smudge.
you didn't say that Smudge was invisible. I thought. Oh dear
I
God.
said Of course, that Smudge was invisible.
You said you
something
sent out a black smudge.
No, I didn't. I said something invisibly leaps off my shoulders.
Ah.
Warning the description. Okay.
Okay, that was my fault entirely. Never mind. No windshield wipers. No funny meme moment. Ugh.
No.
Okay. No. Is that their turn?
Yeah, that's their turn.
All right. Morgan kind of like, oh, this is like they keep blowing holes in my home. She rips on the reins, clacks her foot down on one of these buttons as we do a 180.
Oh,
Ooh.
all right.
The cart
Dex save
swerving
or dex check
from who? Me?
from the cart.
Okay.
Just like the last time you did a sudden maneuver that it has never done before. Dex check. All right. No damage taken as you effortlessly just 180
And,
around.
The roost is going to dash. And we're gonna get within fireball range. As Morrigan just like is now within sight of this thing, points her staff at it, and I'm gonna pop a fireball in the cockpit.
You are not within fireball range. It is 200
It's
feet in
still
the air.
200.
Yeah.
It
there's
was 200 feet behind us, and then I turned us around and ran at it 160 feet.
No,
But
you
it's still
don't.
200 feet straight up.
It is 200 feet behind and above.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
Well,
he
then
me- he
fuck. Why?
said this
Then fuck.
before.
Why bother? Let's just sit here and get killed.
Well, it's still if we still like do a maneuver to go behind it, it's gonna have to readjust.
You know, what's the strength score on the cart?
The cart can't jump. It's 20. It has a 20 to strength.
It can, if it can run, it can jump.
There was always a thing I wanted the cart to do that we never truly agreed on.
What's that?
The all stop, where those essentially where those rods of like immovable rods were. I always wanted them to be in the feet.
Okay. I mean, I see where you're going and what you'd want to do, like kind of like use them to climb in the air, but at the same time, like, no. Like,
would they all like activate at the same time?
I don't see that happen. Like, it already takes you an action to activate a immovable rod and an action to unactivate it. The fact that you're getting to do that and move and dash at the same time is already more than enough.
Much.
Okay. So no climbing through the air, but you can jump. And I believe the rules for a high jump is 2 or 3 times the strength score. It's a large cart. Yeah, I think your cart could easily clear 50 feet.
50 feet? I mean...
If you jump 50 feet into the air, you are now no longer 200 feet away from it. You are now 150 feet away from it.
I guess? I guess we try to land on a building, because if we land, that's not going to be fun for the cart.
As part of jumping, I'm just going to say if you jump and land the distance that you jumped, you're not going to take fall damage.
Sure, I'll take it. I'll pop a fireball in the cockpit.
All right. And everyone else with their fireballs? Question mark.
I used my action to.
Valen did not
Anna.
use his action.
Yeah.
Neither did Rensois. Well, Rensois smoldered, but that's not really an action per se.
Well, also, I don't think we can see into it though.
You can't see into it, but you can still fireball the ship itself.
Yeah.
There's nothing saying you can't fireball the ship.
Yeah, we are like AA guns.
Fair enough.
Bella's going to, if Rens was using Fireball spell, Bella's going to mimic Rensois. So if you want to fail the charisma save to not get copied. But I feel like you would allow her to copy in this instance.
Yes.
Yeah, so she will mimic a Fireball as well.
Huh. What's your strength score? Alright, so... Jump rules don't let you jump 50 feet in the air, but it's fine. I'm allowing it for a rule of cool, because you did do a really cool maneuver. You jump 50 feet in the air, and 1, 2, 3, 4 fireballs go off?
I mean, it could you could always just say, instead of jumping 50 feet in the air, we just kind of just collide with the building and, like, scale it.
And then, like, then it just jumps.
I mean, that also works. Like, you guys have 160 feet of movement. You can jump and climb a building or two to get that 50 foot of clearance that you need to actually launch yourself up and then throw all the spells out and then land.
Yeah. Arcs onto another building top, and then it just kind of crawls down.
Yes. So that'll be a dex save for the pilot.
Isn't he basically incapacitated, strapped to that chair?
Well, being grappled does not negate the ability for you to make a dex save. Same with restrained.
Fair enough. His DC is 18.
I mean, nah, he doesn't make it.
All right. Takes 26 fire damage, and everything in the cockpit's on fire.
This cockpit's on fire. Probably
Anyway.
all metal.
Also,
I can't imagine the cushions made out of metal.
At any rate, so yeah, that's that. Everyone else roll your fireball damage, please. I will roll for the ship because the pilot
has
can
one of
evade.
those- He just has one of those like he's just got one of those like plastic stadium chairs.
I mean, plastic burns just as much as anything else.
You
In
know,
fact,
Doesn't
worse.
burn
He's
as
got
much as it
fumes to deal with.
melts.
4 ones, a 2, 3, and a 4, and a 5.
oh, that's so
Fireball.
sad.
The
That's
best
the
part is,
saddest fireball.
Fucking hell.
thank God Smudge is immune to fire.
That reminds me of the one time I tried to Serpent Strike and got one,
hey.
2.
Hey, Valen, would you also be so kind as to roll fireball damage?
Yeah.
I am being a benevolent GM and letting you all get fireballs.
Yep, is Agathar getting one?
No. No,
Yes,
he,
so I'm
he
getting
already
one?
used his action.
Yeah, I used. Alright, and that's
Yes.
all fire. That's all 4 fireball spells.
Is Soren getting one?
No, he already used his action to slice the shit out of it.
But you said everybody got a fireball, and I'm not getting a fireball.
Anyway,
Everyone that
so-
matters is getting a fireball.
so the pilot fails. The pilot fails the fireball. In the fireball, the ship does not get a save against Morgan's fireball because it's inside the ship. So, straight up. Agathar, it saves against your baby fireball and takes 9 damage. The ship does. Keep that in mind. The ship saves against your fireball, takes 9 damage. Actually. Oh no.
Does it not meet its damage threshold?
It has evasion.
Of course it does!
It's a little baby ship.
That's
Of course
true,
it
It
does.
is a little fighter ship. Yeah,
However, it does fail Rensoir's fireball, but it succeeds against Valen's fireball. On the bright side, it eats
something.
26 damage straight up, and the pilot also eats 26 damage straight up.
Is the cockpit on fire?
It is on fire for a few moments, and then you see a bunch of steam fill the place up as the temperature is equalized and shit is put out. The fire extinguishing system's coming online.
Because it is also probably an icebox in there.
$53 damage you guys dealt to the ship.
Oh, 53, you say?
It's probably what it lacks in HP, probably, than it does in speed. This thing's not meant to.
And 26 damage to the pilot, straight up. And
Doesn't
as
he take double damage because he's from Caligram?
he would if he wasn't in his suit. However, after the multiple fireballs go off, you guys watch as that ship goes from looking fairly good to just being like you see smoke coming out of the engines. You see it shuddering and starting to, skip a little bit. And as the pilot turns the ship, you see, like Smudge will get, a deck save.
Or what?
Just roll a deck save.
Mm,
It's a very high DC.
Make this up.
15 is not enough as Smudge just kind of, flattens against the windshield and then peels off of it and just whee! Flies, just gets rolled off of it like a bug on the hood as that thing just zips away.
Oh, it's fleeing?
Yeah, fleeing.
Motherfucker.
It took heavy fucking damage, and the pilot is almost dead. Why would it not run?
No!
It is-
Soren's already had his turn, right?
It is outside your 320-foot range, I am sorry.
I was hoping I'd be able to do something before it moved. Oh, well.
Like when it moves, it moves.
Well, yeah, but I was kind of hoping I'd be able to make another attack before it did that, but that's fine.
No, sadly, you can't. It can't provoke an AOO from you because it's 200 feet in the air.
Well, I was kind of hoping. I was thinking that Soren got another turn before it did that, but if not, that's fine.
No. Like that was like that big setup turn. Like it fucked it up. It fucked and it just went turn and it said nope and it just zips away. Congratulations, you guys survived it.
Damn it, Gustav!
I will. You know what, Agathar, give me a high or low, buddy. We'll see if it flees in the direction that Gustav is coming in from.
We just suddenly see like
a bolt of lightning.
Yeah, just so we just see it. It's like it's getting away.
Boom! Muffled explosion in the background.
No, not even that. We just hear the sound of a bug hitting the electrify fence or bug killer.
Oh yeah. So
and it's not just like a bug, it's like a giant like cicada or something, so it just lasts for like a good minute or so.
So if you would, Agathar, high or low?
Low.
Low, you say?
It's low.
Oh no. Yeah, no, exactly what happens. You see the ship take off, and then, like, as you watch it, flee with, like, leaving this smoking trail behind, you guys watch as a bolt of lightning strikes the side of the hull, and it just starts to...
Anna laughs really hard and points at it. Agatha just watches it fucking crash. She's just like, well, I wanted to go step into the cockpit, but I guess that works too.
I have a feeling that wouldn't have gone your way. Everything these people touch turns to fucking ash.
We'll see. I don't know. I guess if the Praetorians were in that ship, not anymore.
Speaking
I
of,
didn't put money on that.
God damn it!
Speaking of Praetorians, what is the passive perception of everyone?
17.
Bell is 16. Agathar is 12. And
15 over here.
Francois and Valen is both 18.
Anna is 17.
If I told you 24, would you believe me?
I mean, do you have observant and expertise?
If I said yes, would you believe me?
I would have to look at your character sheet first before I believed you. But I might. Is that the case?
No.
Okay.
Francois' AC and passive perception are both written into the Roll20 name.
Okay, 18. Thank you. All right then. Hurt. Francois has a bigger PP than most people.
Yeah, her PP is 18.
All right. So, yes.
So because she's taller than me.
Speaking of Praetorians, as you guys kind of like see that ship go down the distance, you watch as three, I will say Rensois, Soren, Anna, and Valen, all four of you notice first the three figures that were jetpacking over in the distance as they pause to take in their ship going down before they kind of look over to you guys, and two of them begin zipping forwards.
Shit.
Oh, these guys just stick out our ride. All right, ride or die time.
Yeah, they're gonna kill us if it kills them.
And
They, like-
you guys watch as the third one reaches over and clicks a few things on his left wrist as he disappears.
Titanfall incoming.
No.
This motherfucker's using a stealth boy.
All right. So, what do you guys want to do?
Question for you, Shad.
What's up?
First, not sticking around. Second, seeing him vanish. Mori's going to shut her eyes for a moment, focus on inward, and gain a 10-foot blind sense.
All right.
I'm going to grab a scroll, and I'm going to oh god, is this? So funny thing, we have 4 see invisibility scrolls.
Mm-hmm.
So, is that because I know nothing about this spell, is that like I can cast it on someone, or is it to just yourself?
Oh, let me check.
See invisibility is 1 action and a range of self.
Yep, range of
Okay.
self. So only on
Actions are
yourself.
non-concentration.
Okay, I'm gonna shove the see invisibility scroll into Soren's chest.
Oof.
The guys on the jetpacks, are they like keeping the same speed, or
They're
are
boosting
they a little
over.
faster? Okay.
They're going a little faster.
All right. So he's like, okay, one of them disappeared. This might let you see him. I don't know. Their technology is different, but it's worth a shot.
All right, I'll take that. I'll take any advantage I can get against an invisible target.
Same. He will hand one to Rensois as well, because she needs to punch it till he dies. And then he's gonna pop it on himself as well. So we have 1 scroll left.
All right. And as your cart begins to move and zip off, you guys watch as these guys are able to keep pace with your cart and begin to gain on it a little bit as they hit a couple buttons on their left van brace, and they seem to go a bit faster.
They can just
Okay.
go, like, they can go 160.
180 if need be.
No. Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm loading in lethal rounds on my gun.
Loading in lethal
then-
rounds.
Yeah,
And Soren's using his. How long does see invisibility last?
1 hour.
an hour.
An hour. He's gonna go ahead and pop his.
I will say you guys can all of you guys with the scroll of see invisibility can pop it and have it for this combat.
If you guys can at least chip at their armor, I could try something.
Okay.
Oh, it's not even concentration. Neat.
Mm-hmm. It's a pretty good spell. And I'm gonna say you guys get 2 rounds without them being able to do much of anything. They can still kind of like plink at you from range, but they won't be able to do any of their more frightening stuff.
How far are they?
I'm gonna put them at.
Trying to find the.
I'm gonna put them at 400 feet away.
400. Jeez. Okay. Oh, jeez. This new spawn has a minimum range of 240, a maximum of 240.
Mm-hmm.
I could have plinked at the fucking ship.
You could have.
Okay. Then Agathar will get into better position. And then he's going to ready in action, I guess.
Okay. Francois?
I don't really have anything else.
Yeah, same thing. Is just pop the scroll and wait until they're in punch range.
All right. Soren?
He's going to maintain or get back into commentary stance, and he's going to wait for them to get within range of that, within max range.
Okay, then. And I suppose... Hey, Morgan, what are you doing? I will say, if you want your imp familiar back, you'll need to recall them and then spit them back out again.
He's truly so far.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're
cool.
400 feet back.
The Praetorians, yes, they are.
I'll swing us down an alley and try to break line of sight with them.
Okay. As you swing down an alleyway, you guys will watch as they begin to fly up and forward to get a higher vantage point over the city itself. And you'll also notice as one of them pulls out a strange rifle, and the other pulls out a much bulkier looking weapon that has kind of like a cylinder to it. Agatha, I'll give you a history check.
Okay. Fucking cool.
13? I will say with a 13, you would be able to roughly ascertain that the 6-cylinder device that's two-handed, it looks as if they could lob something with it. And the other one seems to be a rifle that you can't really recognize the meaning of, the design of, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
As they both take kind of like a hovering formation.
I don't think we can outrun these guys.
No
We
shit.
might just have to. I think we just might have to head towards them. I don't know. One of them's got like a tube. I think it's gonna launch something at us, and the other one, I don't know. It's got a long rifle.
So then we launch right back.
How exactly?
She just grins and cracks her knuckles.
Ooh. Francois has a plan. Do tell. Do say.
I'm gonna punch him.
I mean, yeah, it's like, all right, the plan is I punch him, but like really hard.
Love it.
Alright. Okay then. So yeah, that is what they have done. You have turned yourself down an alleyway. What is the next stage for you, Morrigan? They are still able to somewhat track you because of their high vantage point.
The roost doesn't have its abilities back, I assume.
No, it does. Remember, we discussed this last session.
I was making sure. How high up are they?
I'd say they're about 400-ish feet up. Maybe like... Yeah, they're roughly 400 feet up.
Damn.
But their distance is around 300. Like, they're 300 feet away from your current position, but they're 400 feet up.
Right, okay. I'll go with the stealth field. We go invisible first.
Alright. I would assume everyone else piles into the cart to go invisible with it, yes?
Yeah, Morrigan
Yeah.
kind of calls us, like, we need to go under now.
Soren sheathes his blades and follows in, keeping his eye on the Praetorians as he does so.
Alright. And you guys go invisible. And... I have a question. There are windows that can peek outside, right?
Somewhat.
I'll give you guys perception checks to continue to track them. Because of, like, your lower elevation.
Can't roll right now.
It's a 27.
That's actually 27. I still had it set to disadvantage.
Fuck.
24. 20. Okay. Yeah, natural
What
20.
the
Okay.
hell?
Yeah, roll 20.
Rolled a 7. God, fuck my life.
Alright. You guys watch as one of the Praetorians puts a hand up to their ear. And the other one puts a hand to their helmet and begins to kind of like rotate it, clicking a dial of some kind. You see them rotate their hand once, twice, thrice, then flick it back once, and then they nod. And they begin to continue to fly towards your direction. If you would like, Morgan, you may make an intelligence check because you rolled a natural 20 on that.
They have infinite see invisibility. I don't need a check.
If you don't want to take it, you don't have to go take it.
I have real quick. I gotta check something here. Let me check something real quick.
You know what? Better thing. You can take a Tinker's Tools check if you like.
Just give me 1 second. I
Okay.
need to look something up.
Go ahead.
Please load.
What you looking up?
I'm looking up see invisibility,
Mm-hmm.
I just closed that window too.
and I'm checking something about the cart. Spy.
And objects if they were visible.
We are shrouded from divination spells.
This is not a spell, and this is not divination magic. Make your Tinker's Tools check.
How the hell does it see us then?
I
The
am-
same
do
way
it.
ch-ldr-n does everything.
I am a
23.
23. Thank you. So, whenever they are able to kind of locate where you are after clicking through a few different dials, you get the sense that they are not seeing through the invisibility so much as they are seeing something else.
Radar.
They have changed their vision type. Make an intelligence
What?
check. At advantage. Okay. You know that there are some animals in nature that can see through heat. Or
400
through
feet away.
or through other forms of things.
Like spectrum.
Yeah, thank you. Through
Like
other
different
spectrums.
spectrums.
Through different spectrums. Thank you. So it's not as if they are attempting to use magic to locate you. They are using other senses they're using other vision ranges to sense you. And with that perception check, they haven't found you yet, but they have reacted to you going invisible. They have adjusted their vision, and they have reacted to you going invisible. So they haven't seen you yet, not from 400 feet away, but
I'm certainly happy we're not on fire or anything.
but at the same time, you are aware that they are able to see through different spectrums with a couple of clicks on their helmets. It isn't
Okay.
see invisibility in the sense of, oh, they can see you with a magic spell. It is the sense of they're using a different spectrum to see you. They haven't spotted you yet. They have seen you go invisible.
Okay.
This is a weird question. Because I don't know the kobolds here. Are kobolds cold-blooded here?
Yes. Oh, no, wait. I think they're mammalian. No, are they? Yeah, no, they're cold-blooded. That's like the weird quirk about kobolds, that they're cold-blooded.
I mean, it shouldn't matter. Heat, like the ability to see heat doesn't pass through walls.
Right, but the outline from the heat from the sun is like outlining the cart, if that makes sense. This is how I picture it.
You would have to ask them to get a exact reason as to how they are or not, but they went through multiple spectrums.
Soren's gonna hop out and ask him that question. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, hey, if you want to, they would love to. They'd love to tell you.
No, that was a joke.
At any rate, but yes, they are able to spot you, despite being invisible. However, they have not spotted you just yet. So, what would you guys like to do?
Something dumb.
I will say
I wanna-
Valen and Renswaw and Soren, all three of you saw them clicking dials, on their helmets and communicating with one another.
Shouldn't be so bad. Agatha's gonna.
I don't know if you, Morgan, would like to share your expertise on the situation, because you're the
I
only
give
one who
them
got
the
to make these
gist.
checks.
I give them the gist that, despite having no magic, if they're continuing to follow us with a jetpack, they would likely be out of fuel at this point. Yeah, they see us through heat.
I'm gonna ask Sorfang something.
All right.
I need to borrow your stealth again. That's okay.
Sure.
You're the best. So he is going to like don off like his capes, so it's just like, you know, clothing, so like nothing's flowing and shit. And with so if whatever she's willing to give him, he looks at the others. It's just, I'm gonna cause some fucking chaos, and he's gonna jump out of the cart.
Okay. Stealth expertise.
Cool.
Renswa, Soren, Valen, what are the three of you going to do? Do the three of you have any reactions as to Agathar saying, "I'm doing a thing," and then hopping out?
Well, Soren like reaches out to him as he's about to leave. Just go, wait, Aggie.
He just he will leave the horn behind on where the forge is being held. He's just gonna like kind of mold it off of his head, so he's just has back to one horn. He's just gonna underhand toss it to Soren, and then he's just gonna hop off the cart.
All right. Renswa, Valen, two of you, ideas, plans, questions, comments, concerns?
There's nothing to do.
Okay. Well, Agathar, you fall out of the cart. What are you doing? How are you causing chaos?
I'm going to like immediately as I like roll out of the cart, pop into stealth. And I'm going to try to climb trees and try to see if I could find the invisible one. But I'm also trying to like run defense and try to get like the best vantage point to where maybe I can start plinking off some shots and then popping back into stealth.
Huh.
And then like I want to try to what's the range of blight? It's 30 feet. Jeez.
Yep. I thought it was 60. Is it 30?
Is it 60? I might probably put it in
The
wrong.
range of see invisibility doesn't have a range.
Blight.
Oh yeah, blight is 30.
Oh,
Blight is 30.
yeah, okay.
No worries. I'm just gonna try to like cause some like distractions. So like I want to pop a shot at maybe the invisible one because he's definitely scouting around.
Okay. Well, you're gonna need to
so
find him first.
Yeah,
I would
if I can't find him,
say-
I'll go after the two that are going after the cart.
Okay, then. I would say that you should go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay.
I will give you that. See invisibility up. See invisibility doesn't have a range, does it?
Fucking no, it doesn't.
Okay. I would
Jesus.
say, guy's not exactly trying to be hidden. He's invisible.
Mhm.
I would say that you can kind of like, while you're looking around, you see floating at a much slower pace, a kind of like a weird warbling distortion, like a heat shimmer of sorts. And it's one of those things of like, you can see him, but it's like a vague outline.
Gotcha.
And as he gets closer, you see that vague outline starting to blend away. until
Okay.
he's just out in the open for you. Also, stealth.
Okay.
You have like an insane bonus, don't you? Yeah, no, you're good.
Yep.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Okay. So, how is he flying lower than the others, or is he like flying at the same height?
I would say lower than the others. I'd say maybe about 150 feet up.
Okay. So no matter what, it's gonna be at disadvantage. Because it's the long range of my firearm. If I like position myself enough to where I can see his back, and he wants to like kind of lean his arm on something, with him not noticing Agathar and using a bonus action for steady aim, can I get advantage on the shot, or is it just like 1-1?
Technically
Because it
speaking,
is-
all sources of advantage are canceled out by one source of disadvantage,
Okay.
and vice versa.
Okay.
But what I will offer you is that you just have a straight shot.
That's fine. If I can get just a straight shot. I won't get sneak, but I'm aiming for his jetpack.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and take a shot.
Come on, baby. 26?
Yeah, no, that hits. Straight up.
Fuck yes.
Now, I have a question for you.
Uh-huh.
Are you doing damage to just the jetpack, or are you wanting to do damage to him as well?
I want to do damage to the jetpack. I want to see if he could just blow, either like make it malfunction so it forces them on the ground, or it blows them up. I don't.
Okay.
I mean, how high up in the air are they? This could be really bad. if it
150.
just- yeah, that could be really bad for them if they just drop.
Roll your damage.
Fucking of course. A 1 on my D10.
All right.
God damn it.
So, as the bullet sinks into the jetpack, you watch it spit and sputter as he starts to descend, and you see him search around for you. You have a bonus action to hide.
Yep, yeah, he's popping right back into stealth when he does that.
All right.
Okay, fuck off.
Active perception versus your 30 stealth.
I will say,
No.
his hands are also real cold.
All right. So that is a
His
thing.
vision is not good.
What is everyone in the cart doing? The cart hasn't been located yet. Where are you going? How are you
Soren's
maneuvering?
just holding tight. Soren's just holding tight for right now until
Holding tight.
anybody else comes up with a plan.
Morgan, after activating the stealth field, is going to activate the other one. Essentially, pass without a trace. So we went from being invisible to being invisible and silent.
Okay. All right then.
And I turn us around and try to make a wide berth so we're going
Nice.
in the opposite direction they're going. I want
Okay,
to try
then.
and take us away from the noose and somewhere randomly within the city.
All right. Go ahead and give me another dex check for your cart.
I'm not necessarily doing like a pivot. We're just kind of like turning around.
Okay. You're doing it. Okay. No dex save needed. You're not doing a hard pivot. You're just going around a building, pretty much. Okay. Easily
yeah, it's
done.
the difference of doing a slant and doing a
flipping a
curve.
shitty.
Where there's no need to do it at this point. I'm not trying to catch someone by surprise. I'm trying to list around them.
Okay, all right. You drive the cart around a building, and then you kind of like have it drive back the way you came. It's kind of like hook around, and you activate the sound dampeners, and everyone else gets a perception check. As I'd imagine, they're kind of just like peering out the window, pretty much.
Shut the hell.
23, 12, another token for you, Balin.
Hey, it's giving me tokens.
There we
so-
go, Anna. There you go.
I think when everyone starts getting close to the windows, Morgan's just like, get the hell away from the windows. If they're looking for heat, they're looking for us. If you
I am
push
a
your face up
skeleton.
against the glass, they're going to see you.
I am a skeleton.
All right, then.
I-
So, Anna and Soren, the both of you were able to see as those ch-ldr-n officials, like, they continue to float towards where you guys were going. And you watch as that guy with the lobbing instrument begins to kind of like throw out these little things that you see explode inside the city in like this weird like electrical bubble type thing, this weird wow type thing that seems to just kind of like settle down afterwards with no damage to the buildings around it.
Magic EMPs. What the hell?
But we're no longer going in the direction we were going this time. Now we're going past them.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's an electromagic pulse grenade.
Yeah, pretty much.
And as you guys kind of like cruise back the other way, Agathar, that man has to take a landing as he looks around for you and is unable to find you. You see him glare as he then presses a couple buttons on his left vambrace, and his voice projects.
As Shad grabs the cup.
You have committed crimes against ch-ldr-n and her people. You have slain a peaceful diplomat. Present yourself with no further incidents, and we may have mercy upon you and your group when we find you.
How far is he from me?
I'm gonna say roughly 100 feet. He has
Okay.
landed.
Yeah.
He is on top of a roof.
Okay. How far are the other? Oh man.
You are not able to tell. They are invisible. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, because of
I
the
have
invisibility.
Yeah.
Oh, no, wait, because you can't, because the divination thing on the card. You can't see it.
I can't see the cart. Sorry. The other two.
The other two, they're roughly about 350 feet away by this point in time.
As much as Agathar wants to go after this guy, he's gonna start moving. He's not getting any closer. He's gonna try to go after the other guys to kill the mobility.
Alright.
So
As you go to flee, you hear him say, "You misunderstand. We are not stuck in here with you. It is you who are stuck in here with us. And we will find you. We will avenge our people."
This guy's so bad. He hesitates and kind of looks at the guy at the rooftop. He is not an assassin, so he's not gonna. He can't do anything to this guy. He's gonna go after the other two, try to shoot to kill their jetpacks. Because if they can keep them out of the air, then their
I
chances are a
will.
lot
I
better.
will say they are outside of the maximum range of your weapon because of how high
even
up
if I
they
get
are.
even if I get on a rooftop.
Even on a rooftop, man.
There's only one course of action. He's gonna sneak around. He's gonna get within, believe it's 80 feet, or yeah, 80 feet is the minimum. So he's going to carefully, maneuver himself to get a vantage point within 80 feet, and he's gonna take a shot. And his weapon is suppressed, by the way.
I know. Within 80 feet of which of like the two guys in the sky?
No, of the guy that's on the ground. Since I have no chance of shooting at the
Okay.
other guys, then
All right. So you're gonna
About to
take another
eliminate a
shot at
threat.
him. All right
Yep.
then. You watch as you're kind of like sneaking around, getting into position. You see him slowly take his jetpack off and place it on the ground before you see him click a couple more buttons, and a weird bubble seems to form around him as he pulls out a toolkit and begins making repairs.
interesting. That seems like a global invulnerability thing.
Well, you'd have to do something cantrip-oriented or spell-oriented to figure it out.
He's gonna assume it's a barrier, and that means he can do something. He will. Fuck it. He's gonna put his weapon. He's gonna put his pistol away. I don't think I could get there in this turn, but I'm gonna get within. I'm gonna get within 30.
Okay,
I'm stealthing.
I figured. You still have
Yeah.
that 30.
Yeah, so I'm gonna stay out of 30, and then that's gonna be me.
Alright. Cart people, you guys are riding around. Where are you going to specifically? You already hooked back around, back towards the way you were coming. I Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to ask. We know that they had essentially nuked off a small area of the city, and now that we're leaving it, that would mean the entire city is up for grabs at this point. Where do I think would be the last place they would look a second round?
Roll another intelligence check.
Nice.
21? Okay. I would say the place they would least likely expect you to look is the Dead Lord Towers.
And that's where I go.
Right.
I use sending.
To who?
Agathar, of course.
Alright. What are you saying to him?
We have given them the slip. We're heading towards the towers. Meet us there.
All you get back is a copy.
And Agathar, as that sending spell hits you,
Fuck.
you will hear a clicking noise from the guy's wrist. You get another stealth check, though.
Okay.
It's a very brief amount of magic.
Okie dokie. Okay. Here we go.
I think we
not
can.
mean to do that advantage.
Yeah.
It's 25.
Yeah, you're good.
I think we actually heard the click go off. It sounded like a.
That sounds
And
weirdly like a cat.
I guess they like cats in Caldrum.
oh, shush.
They gotta have at least one redeeming quality.
Those are it's my pretty kitty, okay? You leave her alone.
No, we said the cat was the redeeming quality.
Okay. Alright, you managed to hide as this guy, like, instant reflexes, already has a gun pulled and pointed in the direction that he heard the noise come from, the click come from. And, you watch as basically he kind of, like, makes an active perception check. Ooh. Agathar. Bobby. You just barely avoid detection.
God damn.
As you see him very slowly slide the gun back into his holster. And then you see him pull out a small coin. Which he then flicks in your direction. About 30... Yeah, what range would he throw it at? You roll a thing. Alright, he throws it about 40 feet away from him. And when that coin lands, I'd like you to make me a dex save.
Shit. Okay.
This don't exactly break your stealth because, you know, you're hidden probably behind cover of some description.
Uh-huh.
That and he had to get that and he had to base that and he basically had to he threw it at a particular range. He wasn't throwing it at exactly where you were. It's just one of the things of like I know that over there in that direction there is magic. I know roughly where it was. It was too brief for me to pinpoint it. Just flick. Here you go. Catch Chuckle Nuts.
Yeah. Yeah.
As that little coin hits the ground and then quickly shoots upwards, expands, and then rotates as a shattering ring of icicle shards are shot out into a ring around it in like a little 20-foot radius. And each of those shards that hit then detonate and explode afterwards. So, let me look at a thing real quick.
Would 16 have save?
No. Let me look at a thing. Okay. So, you are going to take 2 piercing damage, and then you're going to eat 19 cold damage afterwards.
Okay. Okay.
And after that goes off, you hear the chirp of a microphone. You still alive over there? Why don't you come out and play? I'm sure we can entertain each other. Do you respond?
I respond,
You respond with a gun.
well, he's got a barrier, so Agatha's not that dumb. He's assuming it's like a protection, like a bubble. So
Sorry,
he
say again?
I'm thinking out loud. So what I'm gonna do is, his response is he will go towards, because I went 30 feet. So he's gonna like bob and weave and cover, and then he's gonna get to the outside of the bubble. He's gonna flick Veronica on. And he's gonna destroy the bubble because it's a barrier breaking weapon.
Sorry, say again?
He's attacking. He's gonna slash through the bubble with Veronica because he bobs and weaves through terrain to stay hidden, and then he's going to
Jump out
jump out.
Okay.
And then he's gonna slash the bubble with Veronica to break the barrier.
Okay. You kind of like rush forwards, and you spring out, and you slice through his barrier detonates immediately. It's gone. As this man turns to you and says, "There you are, coward."
Let's play. And he is maintaining, like, how close was his bubble? Like, when he destroys the barrier, does it short circuit something in the guy's suit? Like it kind of puffs, or is it like a?
Huh. You know what?
Is it...
Fair enough. I hadn't considered that. Give me a second. Okay. Give me a high or low on that.
High.
High, you say.
Fuck. No.
Sorry.
God damn it.
I will say, though, that you do destroy his bubble barrier, which does do a thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't short-circuit his suit, though.
That's fine.
And roll initiative.
Yeah, well, I want to do... Because I did my... How big was the bubble? Was it like a 10-foot bubble and he was in the center of it?
It was like a little 5-foot personal bubble.
Okay, then would that count towards mobile?
No, it wouldn't. You aren't attacked. You didn't attack him specifically.
That's fair. Then... God, I'm so scared I'm gonna fail my fucking initiative and then he's gonna light my ass up. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and Valen does stupid shit all at once.
I am sad to say you are going after him in initiative.
Yeah, I figured.
But, you watch as he doesn't pull his pistol. You see him reach into his back and pull out a sword hilt that he then flicks, and you see this buzzing beam of ice blue energy extend out from underneath it, and you feel a chill enter the air. As he says, "This is for Ashley." And he will make 2 attacks.
Okay.
What's your AC, buddy?
17.
17. Natural 1 will still miss. And with a... he just hits you with the 17.
You know what? I'm gonna fucking risk it. Shield.
Shield? Alright then.
We'll see what... We'll see how he responds to this.
That will trigger Mage Slayer. He's gonna attack again.
Okay. My AC is a lot higher.
This is before your shield goes through.
Unfortunate.
But you do block one of the 2 attacks that hits.
Yeah.
That is gonna be that'll be 15 cold damage.
Does that work though?
I think so, because it's a reaction.
Yeah, but so is shield. And the wording of shield says in the response of being hit,
Yeah.
it goes up.
And then he hits you again as you're casting the spell, as a reaction to it. So the way it works is, your reaction goes onto the stack, and then someone else can react to it, and then their effect will go off before yours. So it's like, I hit you, and then your shield goes off.
Yeah. It's in the middle of casting the spell.
Yes.
Essentially.
So yes, that'll be 15 points of cold slashing damage.
Okay.
As he just kind of like slices into you, and you know what? Sure, fuck it. He will add a thing to this. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
That will succeed. Take an additional 1 damage.
Okay.
As he tries to perform a trip attack on you.
Okay.
Go ahead with your turn.
Cool. He uses reaction then. I will try to slash him with a booming blade, Veronica.
Go ahead.
23.
23 will hit.
For 13 points of radiant,
13.
and oops. It's been a while since I've actually been in physical combat. Where's my blade? There it is.
Yeah, per sage advice, it says the spell would go off before the reaction attack does.
3 extra thunder damage.
Yeah.
Alright.
And then because he used his reaction, I'm going to run. I'm going to slide off of the building, and I'm going to hide. Use my full movement speed to get into a position, and then hide as a bonus action.
Alright. Go ahead and roll your stealth.
22.
Right. 22. He still saw the direction you went.
Something he can beat, though.
Yeah. He is going to snarl. So, this is how a great mage handles an honorable duel. Fleeing at the first sign of trouble. Just like all your kind do. And he is going to move to the edge of the roof where you climb down at, and he will flick a coin down there. And roll me a dex save.
Okay. There we go.
That is a successful save. You will take half damage. So, you take 6 piercing. And 4 cold damage after having 10 total. And that'll be his turn.
Okay. Well, you said he moved, right?
He moved to the edge of the roof, yes.
Well, that triggers Booming Blade.
Yeah, I figured.
15.
15 damage. Alright then. Oh. This is interesting.
And then for my turn, or unless he has a thing.
No, that was his bonus. That was his action, was to do that.
Okay.
I will say he does a thing for a bonus action, but you don't see it.
Yep. And then I'm going to keep moving back. I'm going to not keep going in the straight line. I'm going to cut left around like other alleys and buildings, and then I'm going to climb up, not to the rooftop right away, but he's going to kind of pop up with his pistol, and he's going to take a shot at him from
Alright.
like 70 feet away.
You are hidden. You have advantage.
Yeah, 27.
All right.
Now it says the
27.
gun doesn't trigger sneak. Is that we still doing that?
It says when you use the semi-automatic property, it doesn't benefit from sneak attack.
Gotcha. Okay. That's better. That's 11, and then
You get sneak.
Yep.
God, is Agatha
7
fucking
points of sneak.
1v1ing over here? Damn. Okay.
and then he's going to. Is there a window where he snuck up on a building? Is there a window?
I will say you don't have the movement to slip through a window. Because not only did you want to go around the building, but you wanted to go up the building as well.
Yeah.
You don't even have the bonus action to hide anymore.
I needed to do bonus action to.
You need to dash, yes.
Even though my climbing speed gives me 5 extra.
It is 30 feet. It is still not enough to go up
30,
the roof.
I have 35 and then 40 climbing.
40 climbing? Oh, jeez, yeah, 40 climbing.
Yeah, I have 35 normal, 40 climbing.
I would still say if you wanted to hook around to the very ass end of the building and then climb up, it would take a bonus action dash.
Okay, can I? Okay, then can I not be on the roof? Can I just drop down to the alley?
Yeah, sure, I'll allow that. And then
Alright.
you reaction glide down so you don't take any fall damage.
Yeah.
Okay. This man is going to. You're going to hear him kind of like snarl. Ah, you little rat! And then he is going to shuffle over to the other edge of the roof, peer down, and spot you. People in the cart, what are you guys doing? You're still making your way back towards
I wanted. Never mind. I was
do
hoping.
have
I was hoping to
something
be
to-
not in this around the same building, just on a different one.
on a different building.
I wanted to move as far like
I wanted to keep moving backwards,
Okay,
but not
okay.
like
So you
I
wanted
wanted
to...
to keep gaining
okay.
distance.
Okay, okay. I got you. Then yeah, sure. You can drop down behind another building so he can't
Yeah.
really move and get to you.
Yeah.
Okay then. Well then. Ah, you guys
Yeah,
destroyed
I
his-
want to put myself in a position where I'm not gonna get my ass lit up.
Fair enough, fair enough. Shit. Well, you destroyed his gunship. He can't do a thing anymore. Real sad about that. Cart people, what are you guys doing?
Sending.
Sending? Alright, to who?
I'm calling in my favor.
Oh! To who?
Sui Fang.
Oh. What's your favor? She's
I'm
in the
calling-
cart, you know.
When? How?
She's
been
been
in the
in the cart with Rainier.
Oh.
The two of them have been there the whole time. Like, they've just
Oh.
been waiting.
Yeah.
Kind
I
of.
look back at Sui Fang. It is like you're just going to stand there and let your man be alone out there?
He can handle himself.
Go get him.
Fine. She is then going to stand up and kind of hop and then just slide through the air and out the cart.
You
And
mean
as
she
she-
opens the door and leaves the cart because teleportation is not allowed within?
It's not teleportation.
Okay, she does a thing.
It's ghost step stuff.
Yes.
As she does this, you see Soren, like he's been kind of beside himself since Agathar left. But after she does this, he's just kind of, he visibly relaxes only a little bit though.
Still kind of clutching the horn close to his fucking chest.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. We need to
Alright.
focus on getting ourselves out of trouble.
Okay.
I hope you're right.
So, this guy is going to grab a different piece of equipment. And Agathar, I have a question.
Hmm.
You're near the building that you just left, right?
Yeah, I dropped down because I probably just went to like an adjacent building.
Okay. I'm gonna need a dex save from you then.
He's just blowing up the building. Oh, this is not an advantage. Oh, fuck me. 13.
So you hear something. You hear like something shatter, and then something thud into the middle of the house that you are hiding behind, and then the whole house is there 1 minute and is gone the next as it just explodes outwards. And well, first of all, actually 2 dex saves if you would please. One for the regular explosion, the other for the debris.
Cool. That's a 1.
Mm.
Cool.
Oh.
This is great. Oh, this is great. Hey, I get a token.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. So
I've done this to myself.
that is 23 fire damage
Okay.
on top
Not out.
of 18 bludgeoning damage as you are pinned beneath rubble.
Is that the second damage?
That is the second damage.
Is that- Okay, that's the second save. Sorry, my apologies.
Yeah, it is 23 fire and then 18 bludgeoning from the rubble just kind of like showering down on top of you.
Cool. I had 8, so it triggers my tattoo.
All right. As you see kind of like your life flash before your eyes, this large section of walls just squishes down on top of you, and you're pinned from the waist down, and you're kind of like bloodied. You're bleeding from your nostrils and from your ears, and your head's ringing. You have that tinnitus sound, like that little ee.
A little ringing.
And as the dust settles, you hear, "Are you still alive, coward? Or should I say, fais ci in your tongue?"
What?
Agatha, you have a turn.
Huh.
Soi Fang will arrive momentarily.
Where does this guy see him?
You are among a bunch of rubble, and you're a very small kobold. No, he
Well.
can't. He can't see you yet.
I'm gonna try to.
You are currently restrained, though. Keep that in mind.
That's okay. He's gonna with the quiet ground. Is there like a building behind him?
Yeah, there's a couple buildings left.
Okay, he's gonna like tense his muscles real hard, and then he's going to start a motion of trying to roll back. He's gonna ghost step and then just fling himself into the building behind him.
All right. And as you fling yourself into that building, you
And then-
find yourself inside of a cushy squirrel bosom.
Oh, he's already there.
Yeah. Like I said, she'd be there momentarily.
Oh, cool. I think you were gonna pull another Gustav on me. He just looks up at her and then just uses an action to down the superior healing potion.
You fought well. I think he's bloodied.
I was dumb enough to go after him. Should have just left.
Admirable. Do you want to keep going?
He has no idea he's right there, so he just does a small nod.
Okay. She'll jam a greater healing potion into your mouth. 20 HP
Oh,
back.
sick. Cool. And then so 40 is the superior.
Yep, 40 is superior. You get 60 HP back in total.
Cool.
She'll then sit you down. She'll then put you down, give you a couple pats on the head, and say, don't get caught again. You're not like him. You're an assassin. Move like one. I doubt he could blow up another building or two.
No, with his bubble down, I can maintain distance. He looks fucking so guilty. he looks like I fucked up. I'm so upset at myself. He will. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's his turn again, because the other guy.
Other guy did his thing. It's your turn.
Okay.
You escaped the rubble. His turn is gonna be spent, kind of like looking for you in the rubble.
Okay. And then he's going to try to. He's gonna spend a turn sneaking out of this building, going into another one, and then getting up into a vantage point. He's gonna try to keep him at 80 feet, but he's repositioning so he can take a pot shot and then run away even further.
Okay.
Like down and then taking cover, because he's not getting closer, because that's fucking stupid of him.
All right.
So he's gonna spend a whole turn getting into position.
All right. Whole turn getting into position, and Morgan, you get a sending scroll from Soifang. He's currently challenged the captain of those Praetorians. He has him bloodied. I'm acting as support. He will be dead soon.
I don't fucking care. Low profile is key. Get the fuck back here.
Fucking idea.
All right.
Oh.
You're back in position. You're in a different position. Through your link, she says, Morgan wants us to come back.
He's bloodied, right?
Yes.
Let's finish.
Okay.
I want to finish him.
All right.
Just tell her we're on the way. If you have any more.
I maybe have one or two. Okay, so This guy spends another turn prepping something. You see him kind of like go back onto the roof and draw his gun and begin to look around. He is holding an action.
I see him kind of preparing himself. I'm going to use. He can. I want to 30 feet closer to him, but like to his right if I can, as far as I can go. I'm going to summon my mage hand there to try to get him to react to that, and then I take a shot when he reacts to that.
Okay. You summon your mage hand. Yeah, he does. He immediately turns and takes a shot as he hears the clicks go off. He turns, takes a shot, and you can make your attack.
Yep.
25 to hit.
Come on,
Get
give me
your-
big damage.
get your sneak
14
attack.
piercing. That's more like it.
Whoa!
Oh,
25.
25.
All right.
And then I'm popping like I'm just crawling down the building, like getting out of line of sight.
All right. You go prone. You crawl away. And bonus action hide again.
I use my bonus action for the mage hand,
Ooh, you're right. You're right.
but like I'm using my speed to kind of crawl down and try to like get behind something in like an alley for cover. But like, I'm trying to like stay as far away from him as I can.
Clever little rat. But worry not. Soon, your absolution shall arrive.
And this man reaches into his pouch, and you watch him pull out a small bead that he throws onto the ground as smoke pours out of it, and he begins to flee.
Okay, I'm giving chase.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to try to see. I think he's going straight back because I can't see where he goes out of the smoke, right?
You hear through Soifang's connection. He's trying to make a run back to his team. They're within 200 feet.
Okay. And he's gonna stay out of line of sight, but he's gonna like crawl. He's gonna like
Crawling
full
is
like
half movement.
action. Sorry, crawling. He's gonna be climbing, but he's
Okay.
going horizontal along the wall, but below the roof.
Okay.
So he's faster, and then like jumping between building and building because he's a lot faster that way.
All right. Do
So he wants to. Yeah, he wants to try to. at least
I
get
will
a sight of him.
I will say that you can get a sight on him, but you are not hidden.
Yeah, because he's. So he took his. Okay, so if I move 40 feet with the crawl, how close is he? Is he still within minimum shooting
He's still
distance?
within. He's still within minimum shooting distance.
Okay.
You would
then-
need to bonus
then
action dash to actually get there with him, though, because of
That's
like the
fine.
distance.
That's fine. I'm gonna bonus action dash to keep within.
Within your
Distance.
gun range.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make your attack. It is a flat roll.
20.
A 20. A 20 still hits.
Okay, I saw that natural one. I immediately was just, oh fuck my life. Another 14 points of damage.
Oh my god. Oh. That's how much damage you've dealt.
Oh, he's done like just as much to me. Probably a little bit more.
You watch as your bullet curves in and just kind of like takes him in the backside, but he's still able to keep moving.
Yep.
And You hear Soy Fang through your connection. Good shot.
Not
How
good
many?
enough.
Good shot. I impart to you this. And, with that,
That's why I say him, man. Nice shot.
I would like you to roll for me, 4d6 sneak attack.
I'm rolling her sneak. Okay.
Oh, no, it's not hers.
It's not hers, yeah. 17.
It is a different ability.
Okay. Ooh.
You feel the skill imparted to you, titled Shrapnel Rounds.
Ooh, dude.
Okay.
As your bullet inside of his armor splits fragments and detonates inside of him, killing him.
Can I? Okay. When I see like the explosion and him start to tumble down, can I get to him before he dissolves?
No.
Fuck.
And certainly not before his people get there.
I know. Damn it! I wanted to have a one-liner.
I mean, like, he can still hear you as he goes down.
Yeah. As he goes down, he hears over the he hears in the air as he starts to perish. He hears Agathar say, "Unfortunately, you didn't know you were locked in with the Lord of Bone."
Ooh.
And then he will escape and start heading to.
You have the message cantrip, right?
Yeah, he does.
And you hear, as a response,
Maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow. But the Emperor shall eradicate all of your kind. Ugh.
and then you see his body begin to dissolve, and that jetpack explodes.
He just like lets it, and then he
Soy
will...
Fang appears beside you and gives you a high five.
It's just a weak, yeah, just a high five. He's just, God, I really would be dead if it wasn't for you, if you weren't around.
You did fine. All I did was put a potion in you.
And well, I don't know. You just imparted something. What's running? It's
She picks him up and then begins to skip along the area and rush. So you guys in your cart just ride along.
I think
And-
you guys also see. Sorry, if you guys also probably see, Belle and Anna were looking very fucking tense, and then suddenly you see them relax.
And after about, I want to say, 5 or so minutes, you feel the upper part door of your carriage flip open as Agathar gets unceremoniously flopped in.
Go!
Soren's gonna do his best to try and catch him.
I'll say you can catch him easily enough.
Little guy.
And then Soy Fang slips in afterwards with the door closing behind her.
Yeah, he looks rough. He looks like a building fell on top of him.
Are you alright?
Better. But okay. Okay, thanks to her. But I'm fine.
I brought him back.
Why did you do that?
A bit of a miscalculation on my part. I thought I was gonna be able to start popping their jetpacks to kill their mobility, but I did the math wrong. So, hey, what's a better distraction than having one of their own start getting attacked? Maybe he would call for backup.
Soren's gonna hug him close and be like, just don't do anything that stupid again, alright? Please.
Muffled yip. Yeah, I only promised to try, but yeah, I won't do that again. That is not my profession.
You hear Soy Fang just give a, huh, yay.
Like Soren, but Soren's gonna kind of ignore that and just say, "Yeah, did you at least do something to give him hell?"
I put a couple bullets in them, and kind of one of them exploded, so that's kind of cool. But
you
yeah,
killed one of them?
I got him. Yeah.
Aggie, that's awesome!
I mean, it wasn't as cool as what you did. You chopped off, you just one slice, and it was game over. I got my ass kicked.
Hey, did you have? Hey, I didn't have to work for that. You did. And the high five.
Okay. Bloodied high five.
Renslaw, Valen, do the two of you have any reactions for the return of your beloved brother?
Nope.
That's what's gonna knock him out.
Like, she just goes over to him and just kind of looks down at him and just.
Soren's still holding him, but actually,
yeah,
you would
but
still
he's-
you would
yeah,
still
she's
have to
still
look
going.
down, I guess.
He's like kind
I
of
mean, yeah.
sends a little bit into Sword, like, oh, he knows he kind of fucked up.
He's just. And she just. You know, you really have to stop doing stupid shit.
I know. I thought maybe it would get them away from you guys.
She just sighs and pinches the bridge of her nose. What is it with my brothers all of a sudden being self-sacrificing?
I mean, I always have, but
Yes, no, if you're referring to Valen, nothing has changed.
Fair enough.
I mean, I've always kind of been like that.
He has a point.
Have you considered not? Although she looks at him with like a half smile.
He kind of gives a half smile back. He's just not really. I
To be
mean,
fair, sorry, guys.
he's like, you know, to be fair, you guys are the best thing to ever happen in my life. So to keep you guys alive, I'll do whatever it takes.
And also, to be fair, I probably would have done the same thing. So,
Yeah, but you're not allowed to.
No.
you're not my dad.
No, I'm worse. I'm the individual taking the role of this place's fucking maternal.
So I was talking to Agathar. Sorry, to you, I'm going to say you're not my mom.
I think
He's-
you would
he
have
says
the same
smoking.
answer.
May as well be. I gave you a roof over your head. I feed you.
All right.
I'll come up with something. Let's just keep moving, all right?
Yeah, but I used a lot of my resources, so I'm not gonna do something like that again. I promise. Now
I'm
there's
gonna-
only two of them.
I am taking us towards the ruined tower.
Okay, which one?
The one that's in rubble.
There isn't necessarily one in rubble. There's one with like, you know, a broken up top, and there's one that had like blood spill out of it that no one has gone into. I mean, I suppose
I
you
thought
probably
the
mean
one that Valen's sister burst out of fucking exploded.
No,
Was that one-
it didn't explode. It like blood flowed out of it, and that was about it.
I mean, it's damaged, but it's not like.
Like it
Collapsed.
did
Okay.
it didn't get exploded.
Yeah, Vonnie just
Okay.
popped the top on it, or popped the cork on it.
Right. Okay. Well, that's what I'm taking us to, because I don't think anyone wants to get close to the blood tower.
Very fair.
Also,
I'm gonna do one last sending
all
on
right,
our way there
to who?
to Eloise.
All right, what's up?
I don't know where you are. We're headed towards the towers. Are going to be the one that you unfortunately had to deal with. It's got to be a shorter message. We're going to be at what the hell is that dude's name? Shitty dragon
Loden.
guy.
Loden.
Loden. Headed to Loden's tower. Meet us there if you can.
We'll try our best, but things have been pretty chaotic around here. We're currently helping civilians evacuate from places you guys are supposed to be.
Just kind of scrunches her face up like the scrunches her nose up a little. But obviously, I can't respond. That's my last 3rd level spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, no thirds.
You'll get a sending spell from her. Is everyone still okay? Bonnie was asking about Valen when she saw I got a sending from someone.
Alive, breathing, and okay. Everyone is fine. My cart has holes in it.
Nothing a little elbow grease can't fix, I'd hope. If not that, then I'd hope that my group can offer a bit of help.
Hence why I would like you to meet us so I can shuffle you inside the caravan where you'll be safe and we can leave together once this is done.
Alright. Conserving spell slots now. But we'll meet you there in about 2 hours or so. Is that okay?
Yes, stop casting sending.
Alright. So yeah. You guys continue to make your way through the city invisibly. And
We got an hour of this.
yeah, I know. I'd say with an hour, moving at 160 feet. Yeah, you guys can easily make it to like the middle portion of the city, and inside through a few open gates that have no real people on them guarding them. And by the time you guys make your way to the other side and to Loden Hemlock's tower, you have about 10 minutes left on your invisibility.
I try to nestle us into a corner somewhere, and out of sight, out of mind.
I understand. Then
And on the way, Agathar just like informing everybody of what he learned. Essentially, is it's not invisibility, but it's like a field of. It's hard to describe, but I was still able to see him with the see invisibility, but once I got close enough, I was able to see him fully. So it's not true invisibility. If we get close enough, we can see him. He got these little coin devices that make an ice storm spell. One of do you does Zoe tell him about like, yeah, you fought a captain? Does she say anything? Because he just thought like he fought like a normal Praetorian.
well, I mean, why would she know?
Didn't she say that?
Yeah,
Did
so I
she?
think did tell Mori.
Oh, yeah.
She says
Yeah.
he's fighting a captain right now.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah.
feel like if his like
Yeah,
if
fair
his
enough.
like color
Fair enough. Yeah, he
like,
was
symbols and shit.
he was different. He had like archangel wings.
Shit.
In fact, I will pull that token onto that map to show you guys what.
Damn, if you said he had archangel wings, I wouldn't have fucked with him.
Damn.
But you did, and you won.
Barely with Soy Fang's help.
Here, look at that. That's what you
Oh,
fought.
Fuck all of that. I can't believe I just fought Iron Man and won.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit.
I still stick to my guns. He wouldn't have won if it wasn't for Soy, but whatever.
All right. Anyway, so yeah, and as you guys kind of like settle into position, give me a moment to check. Yes, I will say that you can probably pass by the next hour or so unmolested, which means that your cloaking field activates. And I will say that you guys basically get through the next 3 hours with no real issues, except for whenever Eloise and company try and find your cart but can't find it because, you know, And then you guys kind of have like lead them in. They're like, "Oh, hey, look, that's where it is," and they all just kind of like pile in.
It just kind of pops up out of nowhere. It's like, hi.
But yeah, no. You guys managed to hide and scurry around for the next 4 hours or so. And Agathar, you get a short rest. All of you do.
Cool. I don't have any hit dice. That's right. I got my ghost step back though. You take those.
The only reason I'd want a short rest is to recharge
bounce
Keen Bent, recharge Keen Bent, or redo Keen Bent, but I can only do that once per long rest.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus
Valen?
Christ.
Damn! Holy shit!
I'm back up to full.
Ooh.
Or not Keen Bent, Junbi, that's what it is.
Anyway, so yeah, basically, you guys, you guys sit and hide, and after that last hour passes, there is something that happens. You guys watch as over in the distance on the outside wall of Mir's Eye, there is a storm cloud that forms. Mm-hmm. That's what I thought. And you guys watch as forming in the distance is a big fuck off sandstorm.
What did you do?
But
I was doing Darude Sandstorm.
oh yeah.
I thought you said Dune. I was like, alright, who's the least on Elgabe?
Hey, Shy, it looks like your favorite Monster Hunter creature is coming into play.
It's so Jover.
Soren starts playing Darude Sandstorm on his pan flute.
And to give you guys an accurate sense of like how big this sandstorm is, allow me to draw a little brown circle.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I had to go pick up Doris, so I'm gonna set the phone up in the car.
Go for it.
Yeah.
It's all like, it's so Jover.
And
Hey, Shy. What's that theme song for that monster?
Nothing. Nibble
And-
Snarf doesn't deserve a theme.
I think it just used the basic zone theme. It didn't have its own.
Yeah, exactly.
Nibble
He didn't
Snarf.
deserve one. Fuck Nibble Snarf. All my homies hate Nibble Snarf.
And you guys watch as this sandstorm begins to bear down on the city, and you hear alarms begin to go off. And you see, like, multiple people that are just kind of, like, looking up at just this massive sandstorm that's just starting to go in. And you'll kind of... it does... here, hold on. Let me give you guys the real creep experience, the real creeping experience.
Oh,
Mama creep.
the bird.
And as
I'm a
it
weirdo.
and as it hits
I'm a
the
sandstorm.
and as it hits the edge of the city, you see a couple of the towers nearby try and fire up that barrier defense, but it doesn't fire up.
Bird made you bitch.
As this sandstorm starts to filter into the city. And you guys watch as your visibility goes from something to nothing.
Batten down the hatches.
And I'm just gonna have it happen. Someone, a random citizen, you watch as they slam up against your cart with their skin peeling away from from all the sand.
So when the sandstorm starts rolling in, how many people are just out and about?
A few, but there are not that many whenever it actually hits the barrier. Like they start to run.
As Soren sees them start to run, his head is going to just like snap in Mori's direction to go, how many people can this cart hold? Is there anything wrong with bringing them in here? I know they just won't be able to see.
I thought they immediately got melted.
This was before it.
This is before it
rolls
hits. Yeah.
I just think Morgan Huff could not say no. Go, fine. But they aren't leaving until everything is finished.
All right.
Of course. And so Soren is going to step out and kind of try to wave them over.
Wave a few people inside the cart. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's going to warn them they won't be able to see anything while in there, but
they will
at least
take
be
not
safe.
being able to see to not dying.
Yeah.
All right then. Still, you managed to get a lot of people into the cart. I'm gonna say you can fit.
I mean, the main lobby room of the caravan is sizable.
Yeah, I'll say. Are you fucking kidding me with these rolls over here? I'll say that you fit about 7 people inside the cart before the storm really hits, and you guys can't fit any more people inside the cart without opening it up to the elements. As your cart is shaken and stirred around by just the gale force winds that are kind of like kicking into the dirt and just like ripping it around and pulling it forth. And you do see someone get slammed into the windows of the cart with like their skin peeling away from just all these sand shards hitting them and just like stripping flesh before they are just pulled away and they disappear into the sand.
Wow.
Hey, look, Agathar, more bones for you.
This is not responsibly
Delightfully.
harvested.
How delightfully morbid. If the cart starts to shake and rattle, I just hit all stop and the rods of like the movable rods just
Yeah.
activate. We're solid.
Yeah, and the cart stops shaking so much. And still, like, an hour passes by, and just like, the winds do not let up. They do not abate. The sandstorm just continues to just destroy whatever is left. And
My poor garden.
Yeah, the fucking card on the top.
And after a moment, all of you guys get a little ping. Are my local idiots in there? In somewhere?
This is
would
the
say,
invitation.
Yes.
we did your stupid task.
You did. Now where's your cart so I can congratulate you?
Lodin's tower.
Awesome.
It, very clearly, sandstorm happening.
Oh,
Thank
it'll
you
be
for
fine.
that.
And as you guys wait there for another 5 minutes or so, you hear a very calm knock at the front door.
I'm gonna, because I don't trust this bitch, and also because she created somebody just to destroy them, I'm gonna guide the civilians in here into like the fighting ring, like out of like
Okay.
just like get them out of this crazy bitch's presence.
That's
So they don't-
more than fine.
And then like
I
Anna and
don't know.
Belle are gonna keep like offering like waters and blankets and shit, just like being nurses.
These people are
Soren is probably going to
terrified.
go down to the fighting
Well,
ring
they
with
can't
them.
see them.
Yeah, I know.
Soren's probably going to go down to the fighting ring as well, and just like kneel down and make himself ready in case trouble does come down their way. Because he pulled all these people into the cart to protect them, and it would kind of suck if something else ended up taking these people's lives.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and also knowing our luck, one of these people might be bad company. So
It's a trap.
Well, even if he was, or even if they were, they can't see in here.
yeah,
So
I mean, yeah, Bella's there. I mean, both ladies are also always ready to launch at something.
All right then. And you open the door.
I opened the door.
All right. As you open the door, none of the sand reaches inside the cart. It's almost as if there's a small, calm space above you. The eye of the storm, with her dead center.
Fuck.
She gives you guys a wave. Hello! Lovely to see all of you again. I'm here to give you your just desserts and your rewards for a job well done. She claps her hands. That was so entertaining and fun to watch. May I come inside?
What are you, a vampire? Yes, of course.
And I assume she can see when she steps inside, yeah?
I'm certain she could subvert it, but sure, I'll snap my fingers.
Alright. She steps inside, and the door closes behind her. Obviously. And while she is inside, your cart is no longer buffeted by gale force winds.
Lovely.
And she said, and she looks around. She's like, "Ooh, you know, I see why you wanted this snazzy little place back so much. It's
it's only my
very,
home.
yeah, it's a lovely home. I love all the servants."
Just looks at looks in the direction of the three invisible servants. Yes, they're wonderful.
Yes, they are. But of course, a deal is a deal, and she'll pat the side of your cart, and you'll see a rush of yellow magic filter all the way around it and through it, and subsume into it. I wouldn't recommend flying out in a storm, though.
I figured. Anything I should be aware of?
Yes. It has a 1 hour duration.
Immediately scowls. Couldn't make it a travel-worthy accessory, could you?
Oh, it is certainly a travel-worthy accessory. An hour of flight is still an hour that you're not on the ground among all the riffraff.
Certainly isn't going to get me across in potion.
Well,
And
if you...
that's the next upgrade that you need to get then.
Well, if you want me to strain the magic of the rest of the cart to give you greater flight capabilities, I can certainly do so. But I figured you wanted everything to remain intact the way it was.
Just scowls at them. Fine, whatever. I'll fix it myself later.
I'm sorry, the power source you have is not strong enough for longer than an hour of flight. In addition to all the other bells and whistles you have.
Grumble, grumble, grumble.
Trust me, I'm sure you'll find some... Well, maybe you'll find someone who can still upgrade this thing here. Assuming any are willing to work with you afterwards, I'm not sure. It really depends. At any rate, the forge is yours. Do with it as you will. I care not anymore. I had a fun time. It was a really riveting adventure to watch you just scurry around like little cockroaches everywhere. And you hid for so long that was so boring. But of course, I couldn't interfere. So you sat
There were-
in your desolate rooms, no lights, no music.
Just anger, just stares at Morgan.
Soren from downstairs goes, "Hey, I get that reference."
Oh, finally a man of culture. Anyway. Still, it was a lovely fight, a lovely entertainment when it was entertaining and not boring.
Yes, but the boring parts made the exciting parts all that more exciting, right?
Roll a persuasion.
Okay, I will do my fucking damnedest. I have been rolling like ass on these.
Ooh!
It's gummy. Wait, what?
No! No, I would never do that! And she's gonna look at you and say, maybe if it wasn't like 18 hours of waiting around doing nothing. But it's fine, I got my money's worth. So, your other rewards. What were your other rewards?
It was. I don't remember everybody else's.
It was flight for the cards. I
Flight for
remember
the
that.
card.
It was helping Valen fight another Archmage. I remember that.
Right. Agathar just kind of like put out like a your rarest material, whatever, and then like chill out on Amalia.
Okay, so rarest material from her, and
Rarest
chill
bone
on
material.
Amalia.
Yeah.
All right. Renswa, did you have a request of the Archmage back at that time?
I don't believe so.
Okay. If you would like to retcon it to where you did, if you have one now, I would allow that. Because you did participate, you did help the whole party get through that 24-hour mark.
Stretchy arms, monkey D. Luffy.
Permanent enlarge now.
Tall Swa becomes huge Swa.
Don't step on me with your giant foot! Ah! What is your browser history?
Like, you're not even trying to run. Oh no, I'm trapped under this rubble. You're in the middle of the street.
Sorry, you were saying, Rinswa.
God, I'm just tired. It's like we'll say she says something and I'll think of it.
Okay. So, rare material from her.
Power source to make the card stronger.
I am going to say, you get, she is going to reach out to you, Agathar, and she's going to pluck a piece of, like a little bit of blood from under your nose. And she is going to form that into a blood red stone that she hands to you. There you go, have fun.
The rarest material was you all along.
Wow. What's the power of friendship?
So, this is a stone, a philosopher's stone.
Ooh.
While you are holding this stone, you have your dark vision range is increased by 30 feet. You have an increase to your movement speed by 10 feet. You have proficiency in con saves. You have resistance to... Roll me a 1d5, please.
Fuck. Hold it. I'm like pacing. D5? Did I do that? Hold on. I need to do... Did I do that right? Nothing happened.
1d5.
Is it?
It would be /roll space 1d5.
Oh, / roll.
Yeah, the one next to the one on the same key as the question mark.
It.
A 1.
Oh.
You are resistant to acid damage, and once, only once, can you break this gem and do one of 4 effects. You can either transmute one non-magical object no larger than a 5-foot cube into another non-magical object of a similar size and mass and of equal or lesser value. It takes 10 minutes to transform it. You can remove all curses, diseases, and poisons afflicting a creature, and it regains all their hit points. You can cast the Raise Dead spell without expending a spell slot, or you can restore the youth to a creature by giving them an extra 3d10 years of age reduction, minimum of 13.
Okay.
However, whenever you do one of these 4 effects, the stone breaks.
I would say it's like 13
And-
years. You can double Agathar's lifespan.
And keep in mind, you can hand that stone to anyone, and they will gain the benefits of it.
I'm back and I
Okay, so
missed
it's not-
everything.
It's not attunement.
It is non-attunement.
Oh fuck yeah.
You
God
have a
damn.
What's it-
Philosopher's Stone that was given to you by the Archmage of Transmutation.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know. Spell philosopher.
You asked for the rarest material she had.
I do
Fair
have to
enough.
say, out of character,
So,
we have like a bag full of like huge Zimlite deposits. I'm certain if I'm just like, well, I might not have the power source right in my hands, but I know where to get some.
Yeah, that's playing with nukes.
Just use the forge as a power source.
All right. Yeah. Later on, can you just send that entire fucking thing to me? I thought maybe it was.
I also have an idea.
what's up?
I will message you about it
Alright.
if I can find you in my DMs. There you are. Yeah, you can go. You can go on in the meantime.
Yeah.
Alright.
I will say as she kind of like turns away. He's just kind of holding the gem, kind of a little surprised. He kind of looks up as she kind of starts going to the next person. He's just, I do have a question, just a general question, maybe as a bonus for our quick job. I know you like gossip. What did Mel say about me?
About you.
You mentioned that she talked to you and mentioned me.
She did.
What did she say?
Hold on.
Okay.
Does the cart get an increased flight speed?
Flight speed equal to its walking speed for 1 hour.
Alright.
Okay, so this left slightly
Per dawn.
different.
Anyway. So,
Oh, wait, so
you basically... Okay, so she turns to you, and she says, well... She mentioned that you were one of her favorite little students.
that's all.
Well, there was more than that. But I don't know if you want the good news or the good stuff or the bad stuff.
I just want the truth.
Truth?
If it's good news, good news. If it's bad news, bad news. I don't care.
The truth is she's soft.
And so comfortable to hug. I mean, what?
with her soft hands and
Which is surprising because she's covered in scales.
The truth is, she's soft.
he he kind of looks slightly away in thought, like, it's a soft spot to me. It's this is not going to work out. Is it possible to try to see if she's just being soft, if she's being kind of not dodgy to like hide the truth, but dodgy to just be an asshole, where it's like, I'll leave the assumptions up to you. She know more that she's letting on. She's just saying, oh, she's soft, but she actually knows even more.
Roll. Yeah, go ahead and roll your insight.
I'm gonna do my fucking damnedest. 16 is okay.
Okay. Inside of 16. So, whenever she says that Master Mel is soft, you understand that this woman has lost respect for Mel because of her becoming soft. It isn't a lie, it's the truth, as she sees it, and she sees it as very juicy gossip that this woman has gone soft.
Okay, so she's lost her edge, evil edge.
Yes.
He's no longer an edgelord.
As this woman would put it.
Okay. She's not fun anymore.
To a degree. Yeah, that's the way she sees it. And as she just kind of shrugs, you see her get this glint in her eyes. Now, I wonder just what would happen if she reaches out with a single finger, and just before she touches you on the nose, she stops. She pulls her hand away. No. It'll be more fun to see what happens later.
Renswa, like, sits back in her chair where she was about to fucking deck this bitch.
It looks either just kind of like was frozen, not in fear because like what the fuck he could do, right? He just like had flashes of the guy fucking turning back into wood. So he definitely saw the hint of like, what if I just did the funniest thing right now?
What if I did a little trolling right now?
He did a little. She like
have
is
a little
standing over a
trolling
pile
as
of
a
dust.
treat.
It's a joke. It's a prank, bro. It's a prank.
Yeah, pretty much. Literally what she was thinking to herself before she's like, nah.
She's a prank streamer.
It'll be
It's
more
ju-
fun to watch.
It was just a prank, Han.
Anyway. And you, she points to your Renswell. You wanted a thing you could do with your mushrooms, yes?
Yes. Something to... a bit more fine-tuned manipulation.
I'm sure I can aid in that I'm sure I can aid in that. And she'll reach forward and give you a little boop on the snoot, and you feel this yellow
For those
light.
twitches.
Yeah, you feel this yellow light well, no, not yellow. This orange light slither through your body as you kind of like just shudder a little bit, and you feel as if your mushrooms are on fire, but cold, but also an electrical buzzing, but also a vibration of noise, and a light burning sensation before they settle back down.
This Archmage is a halfling, right?
Yes.
How is he able to boot Brenswa on the snoot if Brenswa's like 6'3"?
Very carefully.
Because she is able to float in the air.
I know, I'm being a jackass.
If you recall, there is
Also,
a...
Rincewa's in a chair.
Oh, okay. I was also being a jackass. So.
If you recall, the spell Levitate and Fly are both transmutation spells.
She just has that kind of vibe.
Yeah. And as she kind of settles back into place, she gives you each a very big... You're all so cute here together, huddled up and whatnot. Soren, did you have anything that you wanted to ask for, or that you did ask for?
He just like he's not in this room. He's down in the training room trying to keep
Yes, but I'm asking if you asked for anything, because she would then seek you out next.
He did ask for... I can't really think of anything mechanically that he, like, gameplay mechanics that would interest him, unless she has, like, a weapon for one of his swords to eat. But, he mainly just wanted information on Misaki. That's pretty much all he wanted. He ended up not getting that from the dignitary.
Yeah. It's a very sad day.
Yeah. So unless she has something for the sisters to eat, then yeah, I can't really think of anything else that...
All right.
Maybe if she has like something, she might not, because I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
You know what she will say? You know what she's gonna say? She's gonna say, "Oh, I'm sorry the dignitary didn't pan out for you, but then again, I'm not really that sorry. At the same time, though, I really wish I could help, but I'm no archmage of necromancy."
Like the moment she starts stepping down into the training room, he's already like out of his kneel and in a stance with his right hand over the hilt of one of his weapons.
She's not going down there alone. Look, I'm going first.
Is she going first? Okay, so
Yeah,
he's still going to be at the ready.
I'm not letting this bitch wander my house alone.
My gosh, so hostile.
She barely lets us wander by ourselves.
This is true.
I'm more referring to your little rabbit friend down there who looks like he wants to cut my head off.
I mean, I'd be careful. He's been doing a lot of that lately.
I've noticed.
He's done it once.
Technically thrice.
I'll fucking do it again.
Fucking do it again.
I'll fucking do it again.
Oh.
Murder.
Oh ho hum.
Like he's basically just taking kind of like a defensive stance, but his left hand is in position to pop Migi, with his right hand just open, like with his right hand open, ready to grab the handle, like in case he does.
I think Soren is gonna get a message cantrip from Aggie, and just said, "There's no point, man. If she wanted to do something, there would be nothing we could do."
And I would be a coward for not trying.
That's fair.
She's going to smile at you, Soren. I like your gumption. You're fun. You're the honorable warrior, aren't you? Trying to stop the big, bad halfling.
Don't toss that at me. You're an archmage.
Aww. Well, I suppose that's fair. So that means you're either really brave or really dumb, and I'm not sure which one I like more.
He lowers his head and smiles, and he says, could be either column A or column B.
¿Por qué no los dos?
A man who is willing to stand against an archmage. I see why Mel likes you.
His eyes narrow and he goes, "She likes me? I thought she was more nonchalant than anything else."
Hmm. Oopsie. Said too much again. Oh no. Whatever will I do with this motor mouth of mine?
Oopsie poopsie.
I mean, you'll hear, and he smirks again and says, "Well, you'll hear no complaint from me."
Hmm. Gosh, I just... She makes little grabby motions with her fingers. I just want to play with you now. But no.
His brow
Even Bill and Anna just kind of start stepping up, like, okay.
his brow furrows and he says, "And now you see why I'm willing to step in and defend."
Hmm. Oh, are you worried? Are you worried about those people behind you? I don't care about them. They're peons.
They're boring.
They're boring.
Very. They're
Once you play with
boring.
100 of them, they're just boring. They're like Barbie dolls.
Yeah. That literally.
They
That.
break if you just look at them wrong. It's no fun.
They're
You
not worth the
guys
chimera
are
fodder.
memeing over here, but I swear to God.
I mean, it's accurate.
That's why it's a meme, because it's accurate.
Like, literally everything you're saying is going through her mind right now.
yeah, literally.
She
Well, we
is the
played your
definition-
game.
She is the
What are you still
definition
doing
of like the Toy Story meme of just like, I don't want to play with you anymore.
Fucking Sid, dude.
Yeah. She. Give me a second to respond to what Soren said, and then I will, and then you'll get your time, Morgan, if that's okay.
Oh,
Okay.
my bad.
It's all right. She's going to say, "Oh, I don't want to play with them. They're boring. I've had a century to play with them. All they do is squabble and whine and moan and cry. Oh, woe is the city of Fort Providence and all its grandeur. They had so many different ways they could have made the game more fun, but alas, this is where we are, having to start anew all over again. They're boring, and I don't care about them."
Soren is kind of snarling as she describes them like that, and once she finishes, he just says, "And I don't expect you to understand."
Of course you wouldn't. You're fun, though. I like you. In fact, how about a gift from me to you?
He takes a breath and says, "What kind of gift?"
The one you can't refuse. And she kind of... You see her blink, and she is there touching your chest. And you don't
Touching his
feel...
chest now.
You don't feel anything, but you see that orange aura slither through your body.
Chest now.
Is she restraining him in any way? Because the moment she does this, that sword is getting popped, and he makes an audible "he soots."
Are you making an attack on her?
No, but he is going to draw both swords, and just be ready in a defensive stance.
All right.
Soren.
You draw both weapons, and you see her skip backwards, and go. Oh, you're gonna be fun in another century. I can practically taste it. Keep your moral code, and then she will turn and walk back upstairs.
Did she actually end up giving him the gift, or?
She did.
Okay.
You don't know what it is, though.
As she walks back up the stairs, he sheathes both of his blades, and then goes back into a kneeling stance and takes a very, very deep breath and sighs. Like he's been holding on to a massive gallon of fear just in his gut because he knows what she is.
Morgan, you were going to say.
Well, she's heading upstairs now, and I'm kind of like escorting her out of my house. I was going to say, is like, are you done? Are we done here?
Yes, I'm done here. I've had my fun. I have a new toy. Everything is right in the world.
What did you just do?
Nothing he's going to dislike. At least, I hope not. Really depends on how many friends he makes from here to however long down the road.
His eyes just kind of widen and just like looks over at the staircase.
And then she is going to skip to the door of the house, open it up, turn to you guys and give a toodaloo. I'll see you guys on the ship. Enjoy the storm. It'll cover your escape fairly well, I hope. And then she will give you a wave like, ta-ta, bye-bye now. And then she will skip backwards out, and the door shuts behind her, and she's gone.
Well, that is as good as anything. I send a message.
To who?
Raphael.
You get a... what's your message?
The game is over. We have your forge. Where am I dropping it off?
Drop it off back at the bar. That's where... Sorry. Drop it off back at the bar. That is where we are all held up during this storm. It's the worst one I've ever seen.
Alright, Morgan goes to the table, gives it a tap, and the legged caravan lifts itself, digging its claws into the stone and starts trudging in that direction, one lumbering step at a time.
Alright.
I look at Raymir, who's probably just sitting in a fucking corner.
Yeah, no, he's in a corner right now. Like, Amalia is also kind of in a corner right now.
They're just hugging each other.
Yeah, literally, they're just hugging each other. B team also kind of like saw this woman stroll in, and they're like, we're not gonna fuck with that. They're just kind of like they're all huddled in a corner, just kind of like chilling.
I like how
Sword
Morgan
is
just
ready to
followed this
throw
bitch the
down.
whole way, just like get out, get out, get out, get out.
I mean, you've dealt with these people a couple times. They just heard that this woman brought this big fuck off storm into Fort Providence. like they're over there like, this is above our pay grade. We're not gonna mess with this.
I feel like it should be above theirs too.
So to hand wave, if at all possible, we drop this forge off.
Yes.
And we dump these extra people.
Aggie's
And
going
Raymir,
to...
we kick Raymir out.
No!
No! Agathar is going to give him the portable hole. He's just gonna like reach into his horn and just kind of molds
It's
and
not
shifts.
his portable hole, it's
I know.
Ellie's.
Yeah,
It's
Wait, I
Regina's.
think
It's
Soren still has
Regina's.
it.
but
Oh,
don't jump
good.
ahead.
Fair enough, my bad.
Ahead.
I thought it was Ellie's.
No.
I
He
wish
will
I had
give
a portable hole.
he will
Soren's
give
still-
Raymir the portable hole, and he's gonna say, "Just make sure the hole gets back to Regina."
What? Oh, wait, what are you doing? That thing is full of very expensive Zimlite.
You know what?
And the fort.
You know what? Here, I'm just gonna go deliver the forge. I'll be right back in 10 minutes. The sand has never bothered me anyway.
I mean, you are also made out of sand.
Just
3
narrows
minutes
his eyes
later,
at
we
you.
get a sin.
As he
just
leaves,
kinda-
he just
I gotta
hears
just
Maury
sniff.
singing after him. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream.
Agatha just like kind of reacts like, I don't think I said what was offensive. He just sniffs.
3 minutes later, we get a message from Rainier. Guys, I need help. I need help.
I did fuck you.
They all drew swords. They all drew swords. Help!
Well, time to start murdering.
All right, and he returns after about 10 minutes, and just kind of like enters back in, like he has to pull the door closed with all of his strength, and shuts it, and says, here's your hole again." He hands it back to Agathar.
Thanks.
Yeah. Well, they also said that they could take the people from the basement.
Oh,
Right.
Yeah. Let's try to drop them off.
Yeah.
Agatha will take off the bed sheets and shit to try to give these people like cover from the sand and shit, so they don't.
Bed sheets
Turn
won't
into
do
dust.
shit against
Yeah.
this.
I don't know what he could do.
You see him.
Disintegrated.
Could Anna and Belle help, especially Anna? Could she face where the wind is and go forward?
Yeah, sure, I'd allow that.
Okay.
She can provide cover, and
These people hate undead. They're gonna be terrified.
That'll be fine.
What do you think is gonna be worse? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. They all get moved through the sandstorm and into the Shimmering Vales veiled shot, and you get a sending from Raphael. Thank you for everything. Sorry we can't exactly see you off, but things are in a bit of disarray right now. Perhaps a rain check, no?
Who's saying that?
Raphael to
Raphael.
to Morgan. Raphael's like your contact in the Shimmering Vale.
Right. I'm sorry. I spaced out. Just say it one more time.
He basically said that things are a little he basically said thank you for everything. We'll get back to you whenever things calm down on our end, because there's a lot going on.
Well, let it be known we'll not be in the area.
We'll find we'll find a way to get things to you.
Sure. As I suppose good luck in all of this. We are getting the hell out of here while the storm is shrouding us.
Of course. And good luck to you as well. And with that, you guys trundle your cart along and you leave Fort Providence, taking a pit stop by the bar with no name to deliver Regina's hole back to her. Or back
After
to him.
dumping all the Zim light out in the basement.
Yeah. Easily done. And you guys make it out of Fort Providence. And that is the end of the Mirzai arc.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is
It's
level,
only
right?
gonna get worse
Level up?
from here.
Level up. You guys already got your level ups.
I want another.
We had first
That's what we
level up,
should have
yes,
asked
but what
for,
about
damn
second
it.
level up?
What about second level
Level
up?
up.
Maybe at the end of the next arc.
So in 3 years.
Oh.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, how long did this one last? Like,
Oh.
it
This
last,
one
like,
lasted so long.
About 3
9
months.
months?
Oh, it wasn't even that bad. Anyway, and that's also where we're going to end session for the day.
I wanted to say goodbye to Raven.
He's still there. He hasn't left
Is
your
he
cart.
really?
Yes.
He's coming with us
For like the
Prodding him and it's like, get out.
Agathar is just looking around, was just the fucking Markiplier me was like, well, we did all we could, and I hope you did too. Also, what are you still doing here?
Next week we get to speak with Mel. Yay.
next week you guys get to say goodbye to Rainier. Like
Hooray.
he's basically riding around with you guys until you get out of Fort Providence so he can actually, come
I mean,
back
we are
and do
out of-
something.
We are out of Fort Providence. We gave the
Yeah,
black hole
but
to-
I'm giving
we're out of
you guys.
time,
Yeah, but
though.
I'm giving you guys next week to
Yeah.
prepare goodbyes and stuff for.
Eh, we don't need to
I
say
can give
goodbye.
you mine now. Goodbye. All he
Now
gets
the
from
part.
me.
Anyway. Did you guys have fun? I am sorry that Renslaw and Valen and Soren kind of got locked out of doing anything during that combat. I really wanted, for you guys to fight the Praetorians and get to do stuff with them, but it's okay.
The guys who one-shot me in a single round? Nah, I'm good, fam.
They've been adjusted.
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Even Soren was able to do stuff against the gunship, right? Like
Yeah.
Aggie,
Oh, yeah,
Aggie
he
wasn't
messed it
really
up.
Aggie wasn't really able to do much.
Until
So-
he, yeah.
Yeah, until
he
he
actually
went
went out.
AWOL and until he went AWOL and actually like soloed that dude.
I think I'm gonna swap to just rogue. I don't know.
I Tokyo drifted the caravan to get
That was
close
cool.
enough to these fuckers to actually hit them with the spell. They were so far away.
Yeah, they kept their distance. This is how they are.
And I was basically an NPC.
I'm sorry.
I was AFK.
Shad's like, I made all of my guys really powerful against spells, so they keep their distance, making my melee useless.
Turns out the entire party is melee.
Melee
Our
is
melee
when you leave them at like range, that means the melee can't get them, and it means the range can't get them, so no one gets them.
It's okay, guys. We just need to start buying guns. It'll be fine. we gotta get the good stuff from Gustav.
At any rate,
Yeah. My tip for if you want us to fight things, you have to, make it possible to fight them.
Well, I was trying to, but you guys hid and you ran around too well.
Because
Well,
we didn't want this whole arc to last another 4 sessions. Because you keep
also,
doing this
like-
shit to us.
Because also, like,
Fair-
why
fair
would
enough.
they go after the multiple Praetorians when we barely survived the first one?
It's fair
And
enough.
I know they were adjusted.
They have been adjusted. It's fair enough
Yeah.
there. At any rate, regardless of all that, would you guys mind saying goodbye to the YouTube audience?
Yeah.
All right,
Bye.
Agathar, say goodbye to the people.
I almost died because I'm a fucking idiot.
Morgan, say goodbye to the people.
Goodbye, people.
Soren, say goodbye to the people.
Goodbye, people.
Valen, say goodbye to the people.
Goodbye, everyone.
And Renswa, say goodbye to the people.
Goodbye.
All right, and remember to like, subscribe, comment, tell us what you think, tell us what you love, tell us what you hate, so on and so forth. Remember to join the Discord, and you can chat with our lovely players and myself. And to always have a wonderful day and stay cool. Remember, if you want to catch us live, you can do so at at Deathly Shad, twitch.tv/Deathly Shad, not the Deathly Shad, because I'm dumb. And that you can also get access to the pre-stream on Twitch and the post-stream, which is what we're going into right now. So, all of us to all of you, have a wonderful day and goodbye.
Goodbye.